I
Okay.
don't see the game on your stream, by the way, so I don't know if you have it.
I just pulled it up because
Okay. Just want to make sure because I've accidentally done that before, where I just started playing and it
you
wasn't
started
actually
playing
showing.
it. Hey, I did that once
Yeah.
with like Doom. I was like gaming on Doom, and I'm like, everyone is like, "Are you just talking? Are you just talking?" And I did that for like a full 10 minutes before I actually realized that I was not even streaming. But anyways, I'm ready. I'm ready to just beat some people.
Hell
Unfortunately, I'm running my fisting build, so I have to fist some people.
Fisting build?
Yes, yes. A classic Kyria bad apple. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's so good. You really are an inspiration, Kyria. You put in so much work and manage to constantly make such good content. Well, thank you. I don't think I make very good content, but that's not true. That's not true. I think I make good content. I just think my content could be even better.
Honestly, I think you make great content.
Oh,
Like you're
I think
very.
you make great content.
You don't really think that, do you? I think
No,
you're just
I
saying
really
that.
do. No, I really genuinely do.
Kyria knows how to push my buttons in the right way.
I'm just being honest. Listen,
You know-
I'm not the type of person to tell you something if I don't think it's true. If I didn't think you make good content, I would be like, you know what? Your streams are really good though. Like, you know, you do things.
Yeah,
like, I wouldn't be
but,
mean to you, but I wouldn't tell you something I don't think is true.
but I think you're honestly kind of mad, you know. I think
No.
Vesper, I think you're just kind of mad. I don't think you're the best, but you're. Hey Clink, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you doing today? Sorry about the voice, guys. My voice is a bit raspy. It's my bed voice. I promise it's not. It's not going to be like this the whole day, or maybe it's like this the whole day. I can't really control it.
Look, if your chat's anything like my chat, they're gonna love your bed voice. I had bed voice during my donathon when I kept waking up, and everybody was like, "God, your bed voice is so hot," and I was like, "Guys, stop."
God,
Don't be
everyone
horny for my bed voice.
I mean, I know some people who are like a fan of my bed voice, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm like super duper raspy and all, and I'm just
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Cozy time. Yes, it's cozy time. It's always cozy time on my stream. It's never not cozy time.
You do run a very cozy stream. Actually, me and Troop the other day were talking about you. Come to think of it, we were talking about your content.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What horrible things were you guys saying?
We were saying that you were very good and that you deserved like more attention.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, it's true. I was telling Troop how happy I've been to collab with you and stuff, and how like I'm glad that we vibed and stuff.
You guys are gonna overload my circuitry with all this.
Just telling it how it is.
I don't know what to say. I might. Oh my god. Here we go. Here's Yuki again. Hello, Yuki. Welcome to the stream. Yuki loves calling me that. I remember when Jinxie actually did I used to have like a singing redeem. I took it off, but maybe I might put it on under the right conditions. I might put it on for my anniversary 24-hour stream. And then Jinxie was like, "Listen, Vespi, you need to sing Despacito. You must sing it on stream.
Despacito?
You have one. I will. I spent 5,000 points on your stream just so you can sing it. I need you to sing it, and you have a week to do it." And I'm like, "What?" I actually like challenged myself, and I looked up a misheard lyrics version of Despacito, and I actually memorized the whole thing, and I actually like sang it on stream. I think there's still like a clip of it somewhere. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Funny.
Will you sing a song about the fable Vespussy? You mean the song? You mean the cursed song? I mean, I don't know. For the right price, I will do anything. Almost anything. I'm still not gonna start at only sprites though. At least not yet.
Only sprites.
Only sprites. If I have my unique OnlyFans, it would be called my Only Sprites.
Only Sprites is a good name. I feel like mine would be called Only Zombs.
Only Crypts. Only Crypts. Or only Zombs. You saved yourself with the almost there. Hey, listen, the right price could be very high. You never know. Right? Cyborg says
I would make an OnlyFans. If I had if I could get my model to have a lewd version, if I could commission that, I'd make an OnlyFans. Fuck it, why not?
What would you do to break the wall? To finally to shatter the wall, shatter that 2D VTuber wall.
Good question.
I'm just, while you're thinking about it, I'm just gonna admire Sophia in her fedora, chadness, of course.
Oh no.
She's got the voice and she's got everything. Actually, no, you know who's got the best voice? If you ever play Neo 2, there is this one character.
I plan on it.
Okay. Okay, I won't tell you about. I don't know.
No, you can tell me. You can tell me. I don't mind.
Okay, so there is this one chick in Neo 2. Not only is she honestly kind of hot, but she's got the best ara voice ever. Her voice, if nothing else, is made. She's the kind of person that says "kashira" at the end of as a conjugation when she talks. So just that's. Anyone who does that almost definitely has the mommy voice.
Mommy vibes. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know enough about Japanese, so I'll just have to take your word for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually, Japanese is a language I really want to learn because I really. It's not even about being able to listen to anime or read manga or whatever, anything like that. I'm not really a weeb.
Yeah.
The reason that I want to know it is because I mean, I kind of am, but that's
dream
not
shattered. Dream shattered.
So for me, it's that I'm really into poetry, really into poetry, and I really like Japanese and Chinese poetry, and I want to be able to know Japanese and Chinese because I want to read their poetry. That's my big thing. It's not really about anime or anything else. Because every time I say that, everybody's like, "Oh, you want to know it for anime, right?" It's like, no, not really. I just want to know. I'm a poetry weeb.
Wow, that is honestly. I've tried reading some Japanese poetry. It is hard to do. Even reading
oh, sorry. Go ahead. Even reading what?
No. Even Chinese poetry. I understand the language in Mandarin, but with regards to Asian languages, you have to understand that there is the way they do it. It's almost like there is a Victorian version, but of Chinese and Japanese. And basically, the way they use to talk is they used to say a very short verse, and it could mean something very, very deep, or it could be something very metaphorical. That's kind of the way they spoke. So without understanding every last metaphor, it is hard to understand the poetry and stuff.
There's famously a really, really simple Chinese haiku, I believe, or it is a poem. I don't know if it's a haiku. But there's a famous Chinese poem. A guy named Jacob Geller did a video on this.
I think I know that guy. Wait, I heard of that guy.
Yeah. He rules. He's so good.
I think I actually do watch his content every once in a while.
No, we watch him on stream all the time. I love him.
Okay.
But he did a video about this. There is a famous Chinese poem that is famous for a lot of people having tried to translate it. And it is literally if you try to translate it into English, it's literally untranslatable. It just
it is.
There is no way to do
hard. It is
and
hard.
Every time that you translate it, you end up changing the meaning of the poem and implying things that may not necessarily the poem may not necessarily be trying to imply.
Yeah,
which is really interesting to me.
Yeah,
and it's part of why I want to. It's part of why I want to. Why I want to do that, or why I want to learn those languages to read that stuff. Because ultimately, no translation is ever going to do the original thing justice. Although, I did have to realize at one point in my life that, even if I learned Chinese, if I could take a pill and I just suddenly knew Chinese and Japanese, fluently, right? Everything, I spoke them perfectly, right? I still would still be, translating it into what I know in my head with my experiences and my understanding of the world and stuff like that. So ultimately, there's no real way for me to ever engage with those poems the like, not even the intended way, but like to understand exactly what the author meant. But unfortunately, that's just kind of how like written word works, you know?
Yeah,
But,
I totally agree. There's also like a historical context that is required when it comes to analyzing any kind of historical texts or anything like that. You always have to understand the historical context behind it. So that when someone says, like, for example, like the one that everyone loves, like from the Bible, right? Thou shalt. This is my favorite one. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's ass. So what if they have a nice ass?
What if their ass is fine? Their badonkadonk is good. You're telling me I'm not allowed?
No, it is a sin to cover your neighbor's ass, even if they have a good ass.
Here's 95 reasons why. Fuck the church.
Yeah. I obviously I'm a atheist because I was created by the machine god, of course. But to say that I will say this is going to be a bit of an unpopular opinion. But I do think that the Bible is its significance lies within its historical context, because it's many books that's been collected together throughout a very long time. So a lot of various types, if you read it for the historical context and all that stuff, you can kind of, a lot of it is responsible for kind of human cultural development.
After like the Romans and stuff,
exactly.
Cultural development did right off of it.
Yeah, it's in a lot of our language that we use for some reason from the Bible, right? So that straw that broke the camel's back is actually something that is obviously like a reference to the Bible. So obviously, you know, like
we use a lot of idioms from it.
Exactly, we use a lot of idioms. So you know, if we are to believe that language is basically what shapes culture, then we have to say that in some way that Bible does have a large impact on our culture.
It does. It's just just determining whether or not that cultural impact is good, I think.
Exactly. Not necessarily. Whether it's good or bad is obviously like another thing, but just looking at it from like an objective point of view, it has influenced human societal development a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all religious texts have, but yeah, like the Bible definitely influenced a lot of stuff after the fall of Rome and like the West. Sort of developing through like Christianity and stuff, for sure.
Right.
But I mean, also like Akatsuki in your chat said, it's also a pretty incoherent piece of text because Tsukiyuki, what it really is that it's, imagine taking a book that everyone writes. Literally, you have everybody in a Discord write a book, and then like a small book, and you just slap it together. You slap it together in the whole thing. And then it's like, well, how's that ever supposed to be coherent? Right? So, more or less.
And I'm sure whoever is, like, I'm sure the characters within it are possibly, like, real. Like, it's possible there was a guy named Jesus, but he was probably just some random dude who was super duper charismatic, and then he probably got, like, punished by the Romans for being like a kind of like cultish and stuff, for being a heretic, and so they probably kind of hyped up the story a little too much, and that's how you ended up getting the whole like he was divine and all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I think we have records stating that Jesus was legitimately a historical figure. He did exist. I just don't know if I mean, obviously, I don't believe in any of the stuff after that.
Yeah,
but I'm also not actually sure how important of a person he was, even outside of the Bible. Like, I think outside of the Bible, I think he might have basically just ran a small cult.
Apparently important enough, such that Catholicism, as predominant and as big as it was during that time, it got splintered into Christianity. So it was apparently quite big. So whatever kind of followers that I guess he must have been pretty zealous, pretty devout, I guess you could say.
For sure.
Jesus as a historical figure is basically a fact. Yeah, pretty much. Wolf says it is written by a bunch of people, so yeah, it's a book by humans written about other humans, and that's really the gist of it. SCP Foundation did that. What, the SCP Foundation made the Bible? Do you think the Bible is a cognito hazard?
Yes.
If once you know about it, oh my god, what the hell actually is this cognito hazard? Like, if you believe in hell, now you're definitely gonna go to hell. But if you don't believe it, it can't hurt you.
I think I heard a knock at my door. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong.
Grab the shotgun, Kyria. Alright. Jesus is one of the... Periwinkle says Jesus was just one of the group of various people claiming to be the Messiah of Judaism. That could very well be the case. Yeah, I haven't really studied much about the whole historical context behind it, because excuse me if I didn't major in theology. But, yeah. It's,
Alright, I am back.
Must have been a pretty popular guy. Welcome back, Kyria. I was just talking to Chad about, like, they were just giving their 2 cents about, who, the great Jesus could have been. Hannah says basically all of the story probably didn't happen, ignoring the Bible-y mystical things. Even ignoring the Bible-y mystical things. I mean, for example, we know that the King Herod child killings described at the start of Jesus' life absolutely did not happen. Is that true? Okay. And we know that Jesus' date of birth is wrong, because he couldn't possibly have been born in the year 0. Well, isn't the whole year tracking thing just completely arbitrary? Because the whole 0...
Kind of, yeah.
The way we keep track of our calendars actually came out of some kind of a religious sort of belief system, in a way.
Yeah. It's AD and BC, right?
Right.
AD and it's
AD and BC.
And after death.
Yeah. Before Christ and after death, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know.
But so no, like Hannah's right. He was likely born in, I think, the year 38.
Uh-huh. So where does the 0 come from?
Essentially, a real-life retcon.
Huh. Interesting.
Also,
the year is definitely wrong because...
One of my viewers ordered me a pizza. That's why there was a knock at my door. Or rather, why I thought there was a knock at my door.
Huh.
I never got any indication that it was here, so it's just been sitting outside for like maybe 20 minutes. I'm a little mad about it.
Oh,
I see. It's definitely a little colder than it could be.
What did you order?
No, my viewer got me, or viewers got me. It's just a pizza.
Oh my god, your viewers get you pizza, guys, where's my pizza, huh? Oh, you think just because I'm an AI, I don't need to eat? Hmm?
Yeah, if you set up a treat stream, they can, your viewers can buy you things.
Coffee? Like coffee?
Yeah, anything that you can buy off of like Uber Eats or whatever. Basically, the way it works is that you set up like an Uber Eats order, or like Grubhub or whatever, whatever your delivery service is.
Right.
You set that up, and then you set that up, and then you put it on there, and then people basically pay money to TreatStream, and then that way they don't get your address or anything like that. Then TreatStream pays money to the people, like the people who like fucking Uber Eats or whatever, and they buy you food. So I have like pizza on there. I have like a sandwich. I have a few different things.
Oh my god. Well, I gotta have like KFC bucket deal on there.
Yeah, you totally can. There's like a limit to how much it can be, but it's not. I think it's like $25 or whatever, and I've never had a problem running into it.
Oh, okay. All right, sounds great. Also, thank you so much for the resub, Tiho. All right, hold on. I'm gonna give Tiho a shout out.
Go for it.
Tiho gave me another subbies, and I gotta. It's the least I can do. Everyone, go check out Tiho. She's a super pog Moonfox goddess VTuber. There she is. And oh, look, there's a clip of her playing Okami. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's an adorable model. Holy shit.
Yeah, her model is so cute, right? And did you know she can transform? Did you know she can actually transform into like an actual fox, like a chibi fox mode, and it's so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
every time I go into her streams, I always just like immediately like pay 1K and just like transform right now.
You just start shrimping?
Fox. I start shrimping immediately. So yeah, definitely go check out Tiho. She's super pog. Oh no, I'm blushing. You should be blushing, Tiho. You should be blushing. I'm just trying to catch up on a little bit on chat here.
As I say to every girl that I make blush.
Good girl. Good girl. Oh my god. And then you complete that with a head pat. Yes. Very good. Very good. They're just catching up on a little bit of we got more wall vag. Wall vag.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a wall vag. I can take care of it. What's up with that?
Oh yeah. Kyria just smashes wall vag day by day on a daily basis.
I'm good at smashing pussy, what can I say?
even though I'm the one that's supposed to be doing the fisting. Oh well, that's okay. Well, I guess we destroyed this wall vag for nothing. Oh no, are we supposed? I think that's the objective of like every mission. Is to like, if you're gated, there's probably a wall vag somewhere gating you.
Yeah, I think so.
Such as up ahead. So, Wolf says, but I gotta disagree with the statement that the Bible was important. It has some cultural importance. Well, I didn't say it was important. I said it had a huge influence on human development. It had a very big role in societal development. Is all I meant. And whether or not it was important is purely up to the interpreter, right? It's important to you.
Mean,
it's a book.
I don't think you can say that it did like. I don't think it's really something anybody can disagree with, that it was like important like culturally.
Yeah.
A lot of like modern society, especially in the West, is like patterned off of it or based off of it, and not like even in ways that you wouldn't really think. Like, you know, the idea of like I mean, obviously like homophobia was, I mean, it was a thing, but not anywhere near as much as it was after the Bible.
Yeah,
the Bible,
yeah. It was the whole like a man shall not sleep with another man, and then. What was it, like, shall not dress in women's garments? Is that right? Like, so a lot of it was actually, of course, used towards very reactionary means, for sure.
I mean, also there's things like the Crusades that happened as well, which were, you know, pretty devastating too. You know, everybody likes to talk about how in the Crusades the Library of Alexandria got burned.
So here's the thing. When we talk about the Crusades, right? A lot of people tend to give like this sort of analysis, which is like, oh well, it's obviously religion's fault. Yes, but there's another side to it. So there is a philosophy that I kind of follow called historical materialism, and what that means is basically everything that happens in history, there's a material motivation to it. There's definitely got to be a material, because at the end of the day, right, we are all material beings living in the material world. We need things, and in our quest of needing things, right, we're needing stuff, right? Whether it's for wealth, whether it's for production, there's always. I strongly believe that the material motivation is the prime motivation for most wars and most crusades. Because crusades, and because they might say that we're fighting this war because we want to kill the heretics, but the underlying a lot of the times killing heretics also meant getting their land. Exactly. The underlying motivation is still killing heretics, and therefore either keeping the people for slavery reasons, which the Romans did a lot, and let's see. Oh my god, Hannah's so base. I can't believe Hannah actually knows this. Historical materialism is essentially the abstraction of Marx's history of all.
Yeah, Hannah took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was about to say.
You guys are so based. I'm actually so surprised you guys actually know this kind of theory.
Oh yeah, 100%. We like I said, we talk about this stuff on my stream all the time. My stream consists very much of a bunch of trans girl communists.
Oh my god. Where were you guys all my life? By the way, we're fighting a dragon zombie. This is like two of the best things. Bad dragon and bad zombie.
God, yeah, you said earlier, will there be a bad dragon?
Double bad.
You're right, there will be.
I guess we're getting a double bad on this one. It's using its own flesh as a weapon. Wink wonk. Hello, I'm a trans girl. Probably a communist.
I mean, here's the thing, right? When you're trans, it's hard to not kind of be a communist. Because
I mean, when you're literally like the most oppressed layer of the working class, how can you like not be?
Yeah, it's really hard to not.
I mean, honestly, you know what? It's two things. You're either a libertarian or you're radicalized in some way. I would even argue.
I don't think I've ever met a trans girl libertarian, but I think I would cry if I did. That sounds terrifying.
What about Caitlyn Jenner? Doesn't she vote like Republican or something? It's like so odd.
Yeah, she does. She's just the worst.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Oh, you know what? Blair White. Okay? Blair White probably is.
I hate her so much. Oh, you're giving me PTSD making me think about that bitch.
I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought that it was just suitable. I'm not big on politics. Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, whether or not you're big on politics, I don't think we ever get to choose whether we get to be big on politics or not. It's always a case of, this thing's about to happen and it's going to affect the way you live. So,
yeah,
you probably should be interested, at least, if nothing else, for your own interest, right? That's just what I think. Did we just cut this damn thing in half? What the hell?
I ripped its tail off and turned it into crystal.
I think
we did. I think we did just straight up cut it in half, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did. Now it's like the gaping dragon. We turned it into a gaping... Now we know how the gaping dragon came about. Done.
Do you remember the dragon in the Painted World in Dark Souls?
Yes! It's also got the spinal blades, which... It's apparently not, like, a known thing, but apparently, Harrigan's, claws, quote-unquote, from StarCraft, there's actually a term for that, and it's called spinal blades. So, I don't know, apparently, it doesn't have the wings anymore, it converted it into it just tries to claw at you now. Oh, copium time! It's time for copium, but only after we, like... Oh, did we just murder this damn thing?
I think we did.
I think Sophia kind of just, like... Oh my god, you just broke its body parts off and you beat him with it? We just like one shot. We just one shot at this guy. We didn't even go down.
I went down 3 times because I used all the Phoenix Downs, but yeah.
Oh, you went down. Okay, I see. That's okay. Oh, we literally beat this in like one try.
Yeah, that's Puggies, yeah.
Oh, hydrate time.
Jack hates it if anybody says hi to him. He fucking despises it.
The easiest way to pick up Jack is just be like, we're looking for chaos. You coming or not? He's like, oh, I'm coming all right.
Jazz motherfucker, Kong.
Sorry,
my guy.
I had to sneak that one in. Okay, let's catch up on some chat stuff. So we got copium. It's copium time. Everyone loves that quote. Shiho also did my game over screen.
Game over screen?
Yeah. Oh, has no one ever actually redeemed it? Here, I'll do it. This one's free. Here we go. I hope it works.
Vesper, are you okay? No, Vesper! Vesper!
Oh, that's good. Fucking Metal Gear Solid game over.
Yes.
That's really good. I like that.
I love it. It was the best. I was when I came up with the idea, I was like, I was high out of my mind, and I was like, you know, this is a great idea. I gotta do this. And then I just did it. I just went out of my way. I just did it.
That's how all of my ideas come about. Every single one.
You're just sitting there thinking, and then you're like, wow, it just comes to you randomly, right?
Yeah, basically.
That's usually how, like, I don't know, as far as performance and anything goes, it has to come to me, right? I do remember being in a Discord call before I actually started streaming, and I said to someone like, hey guys, I'm gonna be a VTuber. I'm gonna try streaming. And then they're like, oh yeah? Do you have the personality for it? I'm like, I don't know. Do I? I might have to like kind of flip through it, but maybe it just comes to me. And they're like, well, no, you gotta demonstrate it to me right now. I'm like, I can't. I don't know. That's just how it is for me. Is that how it is?
I kind of get what you mean.
I feel like it's
sometimes.
Not
always, but sometimes that happens to me.
So I guess the question then is, sorry, I've been looking for copium, but I could have just typed it in. That's funny.
You're good.
There we go. We got our copium. All right. We got feed the Vesper. Oh my god. What should I eat? Guys, what should I eat? So I have granola clusters. I have chocolate covered, I think they're like berries. It says keto nuggets. I don't even know what that is. I'm not even on keto, just so you know. I don't know. I just got it because it was like sugarless. I don't know how. Wait, I don't even know how. If it's got chocolate in it. Oh wait, it's not. Wait, it is. It's barely got any sugar in it, but it manages to be chocolate somehow. That's insane. Well, I'm gonna try some of this. Gotta reach for it. Okay. Oh, I'm ready for the next fight. I don't know about you.
So wait, what are you eating? I was gonna suggest the chocolate thingies.
Yeah. That's exactly what I had.
Hell yeah.
It's really crunchy, but it's dark chocolate, so it is a little like bitter, I suppose. Cream soda gal says now it's a spider dragon zombie. Oh my god, this thing has so many tribal synergies.
It sure does.
Spidria, zombie, and dragon? Oh my god.
All at once.
That's gonna be a little too much.
I think it's fine. I think
it's never, and maybe it's never too much. It's never
this
too much.
Looks like a place in Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm trying to remember where.
Kitana Ravel? You mean Kitana Ravel?
Yeah.
Yashtola's favorite place? Yeah.
I knew it looked familiar.
Yeah. You know, when I played Shadowbringers, right, I was really surprised when the moment I entered Norvrand, it was like, for some reason, so much time has just passed. It's like, you can kind of see what the characters do when they have nothing else to do, right? Like, Urianger just wants to hang out with fairies on his free time. Y'shtola just wants to hang out with tribal, cultish people on her free time.
Okay. I really like Shadowbringers. I haven't said anything about it really because since I'm playing through it. I've already played through it, but I haven't said anything to my chat because a bunch of people have not played the game, so I don't want them to be spoiled.
No,
but like,
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Well, it wasn't that.
You didn't say anything I wouldn't have said. Yeah.
Okay.
If you were getting in spoiler territory, I would have been like, wait, hold on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, I haven't mentioned much to my chat or anything. It's so good. It genuinely might be one of my favorite like stories ever in fiction. Like, not just in Final Fantasy, not just in video games, ever told, like in history. It might just be one of my favorite stories.
Really? Yeah. Okay, well maybe it's not that. It's pretty pog, but it's not that pog. Not for me at least. For me,
it's that much for me.
For me, I think the best the best story I played was probably Nier Automata. Probably Nier.
Yeah, Nier was pretty good. Nier got me.
Oh my
Nier
god!
Got me
I felt I got smacked off the bridge.
Yeah, me too.
I walked off the bridge.
I got smacked.
This Chiho's having effects on me. If you guys didn't know, Tiho is always the one falling off bridges and stuff.
Oh.
When we play Code Vein, like, she's always kind of like falling off the bridge. I'm like, oh, careful not to fall off the bridge. And yeah, I think there was like a clip. So I was explaining to her how she should be careful with the edge because it's not protected. And as I was explaining, she just falls. And
that's really good.
Vesper did a Tiho moment. Yeah, exactly. Automata is my favorite too. Yeah, see, Hannah agrees.
Yeah, Hannah loves Automata.
It took me like 2 weeks to like recover from like the Sag. The Sag was pretty powerful.
The story did not make me that upset. Like I was pretty emotional, but it didn't get me that much.
Okay. Listen, it got
what got me at the end was in
oh my god, what is like, shooting at me? Oh, it's stupid like fireball from the walls. Yeah. What the hell?
It's a button you can step on, yeah.
Listen,
but yeah, like ending E really got to me.
Yeah, I see. Ending E is the quote unquote canon ending, at least for me.
It's the credits one, yeah.
Yeah, it's the credits one. I think I don't know. It got to the point where for me, I got shot. I'm stunned. It got to the point for me where I got so attached to some of the characters when it comes time to see. Without spoiling anything, I'm just gonna say that I'm in the business of saving people, and I sometimes legitimately try to bug the game to try to save someone. I don't know why, but I bugged the game in like Deus Ex Human Revolution, or not Human Revolutions. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It actually bugged the game trying to save someone. That's how I play. Yeah, Hannah is the kind of person who went and read all the novels. I know there's someone that in my VTuber group from Foxtail. His name's Akira. I think Akira's still here. Akira, are you still here? Akira wrote a couple of really good Nier Automata fan sequels. Like what happened after post-ending E, basically. And I know it's like heresy to some to try to like write that, but
well, no, I think it's fine to write fan fiction. You know the one, I think we talked about this before, but the one in Final Fantasy XIV is canon. That like actually happened.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that happened.
No, that's ending. That's what ending B, right? Or ending A? I forgot. It's the one where the tower.
No.
Everyone dies and the tower collapses.
It's the one where the tower. It's the one where
the tower flies away. It flies away. The tower flies away. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
and then
technically,
they landed
inside the rocket is.
Yeah.
They landed in like a bunch of different dimensions. Yeah.
And yeah. So it is, I guess, quote unquote canon, I suppose. But then again, you can almost, considering the fact that Yoko Taro likes to make a bunch of weird endings and then have the endings connect to other games that are completely unrelated. I would say that every ending is canon in a sense, which it's a great way to say every ending is canon because it literally is, depending on the game that you play next.
No, I would agree with that.
But yeah, I like that one the best, but I actually kind of liked Endwalker too. Although the thing is, Endwalker.
I haven't played it yet, so.
Oh, okay. So I won't say anything about Endwalker. But
no, you're good. I'm just saying, like, I haven't played it yet, so I'm not sure.
Okay. But basically, the thing I really liked about Shadowbringers is they weren't afraid to make it a little more visceral, a little more.
Yeah, no, it's just so much more dark and like realistic.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Like the stakes are like high.
The stakes are high. You know, you saw how this one character just got turned into a sin eater on the spot, and it was like, whoa, are you saying that could possibly happen to like one of our characters? And to some extent, I feel like maybe the characters shouldn't have the plot armor that they do.
I mean, I think Shadowbringers really like questions that, or not questions that, but like makes it apparent. I don't think they do have plot armor. I guess they technically do because they aren't dead yet or anything. But like, I actually think Shadowbringers is the closest. I mean, again, I haven't played Endwalker, so maybe something happens on there. But I think Shadowbringers is the closest.
I'm gonna say,
oh my God,
okay,
these characters are gonna die.
All right. Kyria, I won't say anything. All I'm gonna say is, play through Endwalker and
Oh, I plan on it. I'm really excited to get to it.
Yes. That's all I'm gonna say. Hannah's the kind of person who. Oh wait, I already read that. Sorry, I keep thinking that there's like new messages on my thing. It's on the corner of my eye, and I'm like, you ever get that?
Like, sometimes I do. It'll seem like it moved.
It looks like it moved, right? It's like an optical illusion. Happens. But
I have that all of the time.
Have you ever watched an anime though that actually made you really sad? I think what is the piece of media that made you the most sad?
Evangelion, easy. Evangelion.
Really? Evangelion. Real? I thought it was. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Is it the movie though? Is it the movie?
Yeah. Including end of Evangelion. Yeah.
Okay, the end of Evangelion.
Just the TV show did not ruin me quite that bad, although it did get me pretty hard. But but the movie especially, holy shit, man.
The song.
Recover from that.
The song. That was played. Yeah, Come Says Are Taught. It was so. At first, when I first listened to it, I'm like, does this song even match the mood? Everything one's getting technically melted into primordial stew, and then you're playing a happy song. You're like la 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 la.
It's made after, not made after, but it's like meant to sound like the song "Hey Jude" by the Beatles.
Really? I never actually listened to Hey Jude actually, so I don't know. Is it like supposed to be happy, but the lyrics are like sad or something?
Not really. It's just it sounds like it. Like the lyrics aren't the same or anything, but it sound like Hey Jude has the the ending where it's just like going like da 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 da. Like it's the exact same.
Yeah.
Evangelion just made me realize I was trans. Yeah.
You realized you were trans while watching Evangelion? How did you?
I already knew I was trans by the time I got to Evo.
How did that happen? How did that happen exactly?
Oh, it's a funny story. I'll let Hannah tell it, but it's a funny story because it's funny because it's like not a big deal. It's like you think it'd be like a big thing, and it's just like, oh, okay.
I'm just really interested in like listening to other people's like realizing their trans stories and stuff, like how you realize you were trans and all that, and their journey. It's just everyone's journey is like always like a little bit different, and so it's always super duper interesting to like listen to their like how they kind of realize it and how they ended up like what they did about it and all that stuff, and their transition journey and stuff. I don't know. It's just super duper
I agree.
Interesting to me.
My transition story is not that funny, or not that like interesting rather. I just met a trans person. And I was like 16. And I met them and I started talking to them and I just started asking them every stupid question under the sun, including what I know.
Did you do the quote unquote surgery? TM.
Yeah. No, I asked that. I was like, so what's your real name? Like I asked every stupid question, every stupid question under the sun, because I didn't know any better. And I'm very thankful that this person did not tell me to fuck off, because they had every right to, but they didn't. And then by the end of our conversation, I was like, oh, shit, I think I'm trans.
I feel like it's understandable to like have people. Some people, like, as long as they're asking it in good faith, right? There's no reason to think that they're being malicious, even if they're asking something that sounds a little intrusive, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's just, the way I phrase the question. It's not even just that I ask the offensive questions, but even the way I phrase some of them was really bad. Like, asking what's your real name is so fucked up.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
what? This is my real name? ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and thankfully they were very kind, and every time I did something wrong, they were like, hey, you shouldn't do that. I was like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, I didn't know. And they were like, no, it's okay. You didn't know.
Are you ever like, do you really give a shit about like mannerisms? Like, I know for some reason, like some people who are, I guess the best word to say is like the transition later in life, they worry too much about like mannerisms and stuff. I don't know. Do you? I feel like it doesn't really matter. Honestly, it's just like whatever. Like just do you? Just be.
I don't give a shit even a little. Like
yeah.
I'm just gonna be me, and that means sometimes I'm gonna be crass, sometimes I'm gonna be loud, sometimes I'm gonna be silly.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm gonna be cringe, right?
Mm-hmm.
As I am.
Also, because it's me, sometimes I'm gonna be a fucking horny little monster. Like this shit just happens. It's just who I am, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and be someone that I'm not, so that I can appear to be more of a woman. I want to be a woman, right? Like I don't want to be. I was born a boy, and I want to be a woman, right? But more than wanting to be a woman, I want to be myself.
Exactly. Well, you are basically the sum of everything else, personality and behavior-wise, and all that before you are, you know, whatever your outward appearance even is, anyways. So there's no. It's like saying you put on a costume and then now you're like acting differently. Like there's no need to necessarily do that. Like you can if you want, but it's like that's why I don't really understand.
I'm gonna put on a costume so that Tucker Carlson can talk about my exploding milk porn.
Exploding milk porn. Oh no!
I got to show that to Jelly last night. I didn't know about it. And it was very funny.
Oh no! What did Jelly say?
Just was like, why? Why did he say that on national? now like there's a good chance. There's a non-zero chance your grandparents now know what exploding milk porn is. You know, it's like, ugh.
I bet all you internet kids today watch your exploding milk porn. And that is what's driving the downfall of American society.
I don't know. I'm just making that up on the spot, but probably. Oh, have you seen that one video by what's her name again? It's like she's a TERF, but she's like Jermaine Greer or something, and she's like, "This happened before. Trans people are the downfall of society. This is what happened in Rome." I'm like, do you even know what the fuck happened in Rome? Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Rome got sacked by the Visigoths. Oh my, that's actually, I'll never get sick of that name. The Visigoths. The Goths.
The Goths.
Yeah. Just wait till you hear the Goths are what killed Rome. Yeah, there you go. What do you think of your Rome now? My cream soda says my egg was cracking very slowly through college. Then I started dating a childhood friend, which I had not spoken to in a while, and started transitioning socially during that time. And being with them made me a lot of, oh shit, me too! Until I finally hatched. Kyria, are you aware of this one subreddit called, like, Egg in Real Life? Like, I learned of that.
Yeah.
Like, Egg IRL, yeah.
Egg IRL is responsible, I think, for cracking a lot of people's eggs.
I think so too. It's like, I only play female characters because obviously the clothes and armor are cheaper. There is a utility side to it, duh. I mean, now that I'm playing a female character, I might as well make her look good, right? And then you just fall down that rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Egg IRLs, I spend most of my time after realizing I was trans. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right? Also,
Degenerate equal fall of society, yeah.
Right-wingers be like, yeah, to think trans equals degeneracy, the degeneracy equals fall of society. Yeah, it's so dumb, honestly. It's like...
When are they gonna realize that degeneracy is just hot?
Meanwhile, they're holding child beauty pageants. Like, okay, wow. Oh, you hold child beauty pageants, but no, they have a problem with drag story time. That's the bigger issue, I'm sure. What the fuck?
Absolutely ridiculous.
No way.
Egg was where I spent a lot of time with realizing it was probably trans. Yeah.
It's a great subreddit, honestly. Like, there's some...
And in my opinion, if you go to Egg IRL, like, more than once, like, if you like, go to it once or twice and go, like, oh, this is, like, huh, this is interesting, but, like, you just don't really ever think about it after that, if it's, like, a community you become a part of, or you're checking it, like, you know, every week or every day or whatever, you're just trans. Like, you should just accept that you're trans.
Yeah, basically. I do look at it every once in a while.
Checking it because you're like, oh, it's funny or whatever, but, like, if you're looking at it because like if you're looking at it because you plan or like you like you know you're looking at it, you're like, man, this is all so relatable. Like, sweetie, just take the estrogen or the testosterone, whatever. Just take the hormones.
Just accept.
Stop
Just
hurting
accept.
yourself like this.
Just accept it. Okay. Just come out. You're among friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but by the way, though, one thing that Wolf was mentioning earlier, though, was something I actually realized not too long ago, and that was apparently amongst the femboy community, there exists a small subculture of femboy neo-Nazis. Right? Just try to piece that together in your head.
Yeah, no, I'm very aware of it. I'm very aware of femboy neo-Nazis, unfortunately.
My question is why? Huh?
So because it's kind of a complicated answer. Internet Nazis fetishize like internet Nazis fetishize like Japanese culture and anime and stuff like that, right? And a big thing in that is obviously like people like Astolfo and
right.
Cross-dressing boys or whatever.
And Felix,
right?
and Felix, yeah.
Yeah, Felix, stuff like that. So they fetishize this culture because ultimately they're a bunch of like gamers, right? They're a bunch of like people who grew up online or whatever.
Yes.
And so they're Nazis, but despite that, they're like, the ultimate goal for them, or the ultimate, like, not maybe an ultimate goal, but like something that they would really like to do is to have sex with a femboy. So then you get these femboys, who are, like, they desperately want to be accepted, and they want, like, people who like them and want them and desire them and stuff like that, right?
So you're saying that they're basically trying to capitulate to this kind of demand sort of thing?
Exactly. Also a lot of these femboys spend time on places like 4chan. They spend time on places like 4chan. They spend time on places like fucking
places that have
like that, right?
Places with a lot of like reactionary behavior and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And they spend time on there because in part. Usually they're edgy teenagers to start with, but they also spend time on there in part, and they're also gamers. But they also spend time on there in part because they're going against like cultural norms by being effeminate guys, right? So then they think, oh, all the people on 4chan, they're also going against cultural norms. So like I kind of have like a community here, and it's like, no, honey, you really don't.
Yeah, like these people,
you get like radicalized into hate off of 4chan, and then you're used to that sort of hate. So then when you start being a femboy online, then you're like, oh, like now all these guys who I think are very attractive, which usually they do.
They are.
They'll be like, oh, all these guys that I think are very attractive, these guys or whatever, they're following me and they're interacting with me or whatever and calling me cute, but also they're Nazis.
Yeah.
At some point, they're basically just like, I'm just gonna swallow my morals and be a Nazi, basically.
That's so, I guess, but at the end of the day, though, if you think about it, these people, they hate you, they probably want you dead, in some way. Like they probably fetishize you for only that reason, and like, but otherwise, when you come around and take a look at the stuff that they usually talk about, like. They're usually incredibly whatever phobic,
Yeah. Oh, extremely. No, that's the thing, right? Is that these people are going to be put against the wall just like everybody else. Like these people are going to be some of the first to get killed, just like every other queer person. They're just they don't care because it's all a joke to them. It sucks. It's really bad.
Yeah, and it makes me if that's the case, then if that's like how it is, I feel honestly like incredibly bad for some of these people who kind of fall into these sort of categories. Because it's like it's not so much that I should feel like I feel like I don't. It's not so the feeling I feel is not so much disdain or contempt, but rather I just feel bad for them, because I think everyone just wants to be accepted in one way or another, And to
Yeah,
try to
ultimately, it's
find...
just about wanting to be accepted. It's just you're getting accepted in the wrong communities.
Exactly, you're getting accepted in the wrong communities, basically. And that's... Honestly, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing. That's very unhealthy. And in the long run, yeah, it's... Oh, Saberman, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? Anna says, I'm glad my radicalization was as a teen reading Marx. Listen, I wish I have a confession to make, hey. Like, believe it or not, during my university years, unfortunately, I underwent a lot of, like, because when you go into engineering in, like, university, you undergo a lot of, like, indoctrination of, like, a lot of, like, bourgeois ideology. So a lot of the thinking was like, oh, well, obviously I want as much freedom as possible, so I'm obviously a libertarian. Yeah, that's horrible. I was pretty cringe back then. But
You were out there reading your Ayn Rand?
Oh, please, no. No.
Actually, John Galt was correct, and here's all the reasons why.
Yeah, oh my god, don't you hate it when you got like libertarians calling themselves anarchists? And that's so cringe. Like, no, you don't get to use that label. I'm sorry.
It's very cringe. I don't know.
Excuse me. I got to attend to something real quick. Go ahead and entertain chat. I will be back real quick.
Sure.
I'm just going to add an invis. And alright, I shall be back.
Hello, chap. How are you? This is my stream now. I've taken over. This is the Kyria Thanatos stream. It's me. It's mine. I hope you guys are enjoying the collab, even though we're kind of lost right now. I always like being around Vesper, though, because we always just get to talk about, like, whatever. And we usually end up delving into some pretty serious topics, so it's pretty fun. Apologies that my mouth keeps moving. I am eating. I got pizza, like I said, so I'm eating slowly. I agree. I think our vibes are immaculate.
I have returned. Ah, yes.
Hello.
This Hannah's saying you two have good vibes together. I think so too. Yeah. I don't know. I'm surprised we actually vibe this much. Like, this is actually a topic that I thought I would never be able to talk about on stream, and then like here I am, like, huh? It's pog. So pog. Saberman, I'm doing very well. How about you? We started. I think we started like a little bit ago, and like I literally just woke up and I rushed to take a shower, and I still didn't quite start on time, but it's one of those days.
Just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks.
The world sucks. Why do I have to wake up?
I have no clue what we're supposed to do because
I don't know either. I'm just going around like stabbing, shanking people. I just got my thief, so I'm going around like. Wait, can I use my? Oh, I can put poison on my dagger. Oh,
that's cool.
Nice. I mean, we usually don't even. Okay, well, he fell.
You tried
taking over and hunt me down from the shadows. From the shadows.
Oh, yeah, that's because I said when you were gone, I was like, this is my stream now. I've taken over.
So you're a takeover artist, is what you're saying.
Huh?
You're a takeover artist.
Look me in the eyes. I'm Vesper Era now.
Look at me. I am the Capitan.
I should have. I wish I had a thing so I could make my model like all like red and black. Because I actually have a version of that I posted once on Twitter.
Wait, can't you do that with like VTube Studios? Because I know you can change your hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I can give myself green hair when I have green hair on your stream, and then you have like red and black on mine. Oh, that's so awesome.
We'll swap colors.
Oh my god, that's awesome. You know what? Just for that, I want to like draw. I want to like draw you with like my colors now. Yes.
Yo, that would be cool.
Yes, that's my next drawing project. I know what it is now.
I posted a picture of myself with black hair and a red dress. It
Uh-huh.
would be cool to have white hair and a red dress, I think, like, or a black dress with like red accents.
I think white hair goes with anything, and the reason I know this is
same. I love white hair.
Have you ever gotten it in real life though?
No, but I really want to.
I got it once. It was amazing. It was like, oh, I felt immersed. Is what it is. And
at the very minimum, I want to get at the very minimum I want to get black hair with like white stripes, you know? Or like one big white stripe rather.
Maybe like on your bangs, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. Yeah. I ran like full, well not full, but except for the roots, but I ran like basically full silver ones, and that was like for an entire year, and it was a bit of a pain to maintain though. Oh crap! I got stabbed in the throat. Yeah.
I got so
poisoned.
Cool. You had white hair for a whole year?
I had white hair for a whole year. Yeah, it was very hard to maintain because because I have naturally black hair, and so I have to keep using this purple shampoo to keep the silver. Because the way hair is so weird. When you use dyes, what you're actually doing is you're actually killing off the stuff inside the hair that gives it the color. Yeah, and so once you do that, it becomes that's when you bleach it, and when the color dies, the default color of all hair, believe it or not, is orange actually. So and then because it's orange, the opposite of orange is purple. So that's why you have to use purple with orange, and you keep it white colored. Yeah, that's hair theory, and that is also why I tried doing the whole like anime girl thing where like you have like some red highlights on your hair, and I tried asking for I tried asking for that. Now it doesn't work on silver hair. It doesn't work on bleached hair unless you would have to basically re-dye it brown and then make it red, because if you put red into bleached hair, it doesn't hold the actual dark colors. It will become pink. And I ended up having pink hair, and I was like, fuck!
Rip.
I was like so mad at myself for attempting that. I was like, never mind. This does not work.
Never mind. Whatever. Give up.
I had to suffer with pink hair syndrome for like a couple weeks, for like a week or two. And then eventually it washes out.
Pink hair syndrome, it makes it sound like a disease.
Pink hair syndrome is a disease, okay? If pink eye is a disease, I'm sure pink hair is a disease.
I think those might be very different things.
Shh, it's okay.
I have a feeling.
Skyblade is here. Oh my god. Hey, Skyblade. We met yesterday on like Warframe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, welcome Skyblade. Welcome to the stream.
So I have literally like 2,000 plus hours in Warframe.
I have 1,800. I have 1,800 hours. We're both Warframe gamers. Oh my god.
I've literally been playing since the start. I was one of the people who got invited to the closed alpha.
Oh really?
I have the 10.0 headband. I actually never had the money to buy Excalibur Prime.
I played in beta, and I never got Excalibur Prime either. But I did end up getting a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of like a shitty thing. Looking back, I should have went for it, honestly.
Same. But I did get the bronze package of Founder, which let me get a headband.
Nice.
That I still have. But yeah, I actually have a video from like way back in the day, where I can't really show it on stream because it doxes me, unfortunately. But
that's okay.
I have a video.
Wait, did you used to be a flash tuber?
No. It's not a stream or anything. It was just a recording I did. I was playing with somebody, and we desync, so on their screen they were running around just fine and doing stuff, and on my screen they were stuck in like this idle animation in a one of the Grenier maps that has like the moving transports or whatever. But I do not know where to go at all.
I have no idea either.
But they were stuck in hold on, let's go hit this cube just in case this is the right way. But they were stuck in one of those transports, and they were like moving around and like getting repeated like in the animation. It was really funny.
Did you guys?
I can show. I'd show it to you sometime, but I can't show it on stream.
Oh, okay. I know once that I actually we actually bugged the game in FF14. Well, it's not really that much of a bug, but it's enough that you can actually see mechanics. And basically, if you have the party wipe to a boss, and you have the last person disconnect, the boss will not be able to kill that last person, and it will basically do the entire set of mechanics. Kyria, just so you know, this wall is about to push us off. I'm gonna DPS the wall okay, before it kills us.
I'm not sure how to stop it. Oh, we have to hit the wall.
With melee the wall. We're like Chris Redfield, breaking walls and boulders.
You gotta punch the boulder.
There we go. Was that really a close one?
It was a little.
I think we spanked that perfectly.
Oh, another one.
Oh wow. I'll focus on the wall. You can focus on the ads. Destroyed. I see you. I'm surprised I wasn't able to push him off. Huh.
Me too.
But yeah, Skyblade, how are you doing today? What was your day today? So, the Death Kit from... I actually never watched Soul Eater. Have you watched Soul Eater?
A very small amount, like the first 5 episodes. And I meant to do more, but I did not.
Yeah, right? I don't know. I haven't actually watched it. I know I used to watch someone... I used to, go to the computer lab at university, and there would always be a kid there in the corner watching anime on the school computers. That was kind of interesting. Oh, shit! Hey, Link! Throwing stuff at me again! Yes, that's right. Feed me all that loot. I love it. Hippogriff? Isn't that from Harry Potter?
It's just like a fantasy thing. It's in lots of stuff.
Uh-huh.
But yes, there is one in Harry Potter.
Damn. What do you think of Harry Potter? What's your opinion of Harry Potter?
I think that people remember being children and enjoying a book series a lot more than they actually
remember. A lot more than they remember the art. I mean, I feel like for some reason the author has kind of just went off the edge.
She shit the bed. She's become so transphobic.
She's like, what the fuck? Huh?
She's a straight woman who's constantly talking about queer issues and stuff. Not even just transphobia. She acts like a lesbian all the time, even though she isn't.
She keeps doing this weird retcon with Yeah, she's also doing these weird retcons and instant on the spot retcons. I'm dead, by the way.
Hey, you don't get credit for making Dumbledore gay if you make him gay outside of the book, or outside of the books, you know?
Outside of the story!
If you decide on Twitter that, oh yeah, by the way, he was gay, okay, cool. Why does that matter to me? Yeah, no, she shit the bed and I hate her. But also, even just outside of hating her, I think a lot of people like the books and that's fine for them. I don't think if you like the books, you're wrong or a bad person or anything.
No, I don't think so either.
Even though she is a bad person.
She is.
But I do think that the books are just not as good as people remember them being, genuinely. I think that they were books that you remembered liking as a kid, but they're not actually that good now.
I think that's the power of nostalgia, essentially. Things always feel like they're better in hindsight, but then once you experience them again, it's I guess I used to like this, right? Or something like that. It tends to kind of be like that. Don't forget when she was like, wizards refused to do plumbing for a long time. They would just shit themselves and use magic to teleport. What the fuck? Did she actually say that?
Yeah.
No way!
Yep.
Huh?
Real thing. Thanks,
okay.
JK.
Yeah,
like I said, she has shit the bed and gone off the rocker.
I feel like she's, crap, what's the word I'm looking for? She's projecting a little bit, isn't she? You got something to tell us there, Miss Rowling?
It wouldn't surprise me if she shit herself.
Oh, speaking of which, do you remember that gun girl that like brings guns to school and then she
yeah,
proved
Caitlin
herself?
Bennett?
Caitlin Bennett, that's
Yeah.
it. Like she was all about like bringing guns to school or something, and she was.
What the hell is Sophia doing? She's just fighting nothing.
She seems to be attacking at nothing. Thank you so much for the follow, Night Dark Life. You're now a loyal sprite. So, are we supposed to open this door? Oh my god, we're supposed to open the door. That's funny. But yeah, welcome. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Night. I'll call you Dark, just because I like that word better. How are you doing, Dark? How was your day? Okay, well, we went from everything being orange to everything being blue. It's very peculiar.
Yeah, we did.
I would like to learn how to break solid stone walls with knives. Teach me the ways.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to learn. I think it's just it's not a trick you can do more than once. Like after you do it, you gotta go get all your knives back. And also, I'm not sure it's gonna do that much to a stone wall.
So, I'm not sure like how much like superstition you were under when you were growing up, but apparently, if you were raised in kind of like a bit of like a Asian, maybe just specifically me. I don't really want to like put an umbrella out there, but when I grew up, I actually thought that it was possible with enough training to sprint on water, on the surface of water,
no.
because I actually thought like, hey, you know, chi is a thing, right? Chi must be real, so you can probably, if I gather enough chi, I can probably just like run on water and stuff.
Oh, poor Vesper, just trying to run fruitlessly on water.
I was doing that at the beach. I lived near a beach, and I was trying to run on the water
Every
at the
day
beach.
you're just training harder and harder. Like, I know I can do it.
I know I can do it. And then like another thing, right? Like people telling me, like I was like 5 at the time. I'm down, by the way. I was 5 at the time. Okay. But yeah, I was like only 5 at the time, and people would tell me stuff like, "This guy can fly." I'm like, "Whoa! Does that mean he actually trained his chi enough such that he can fly? That's cool."
Why were they messing with you so hard?
I think that's just par for the course, honestly. I think the worst thing I've ever heard was like, "Your parents found you in a garbage can and they decided to adopt you." I'm like, really?
What the hell?
That's traumatic as fuck! That's traumatic as all fuck! That's so horrible!
Sad.
Listen, there's some really fucked up stuff that, like, in, like, Chinese culture, it's kind of weird. I mean, I told you about the kid storybook, about the rabbit that sat on the, like, a freshly cut tree stump, and then... Oh crap, I got impaled.
I think that sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, a rabbit, basically, he thought he could do anything. He sat on like a freshly cut tree stump. There was like still sap on it, and then his tail was stuck there, and he would actually just wait. What? I'm dead. I mean, what? No, I got
oh no! Fuck Tonberry! Oh god.
Oh shit! No wonder I was getting like my ass kicked. But yeah, like his tail got stuck, and he just like rips it off, and it was like bleeding and stuff. I'm like, what? That was in the kid's storybook.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that now.
Yeah. Belly, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's Tarkov? How's Tarkov with Goom? Oh, sorry. How's Labos with the boys? Poor Bunny. I know, right? That's what I thought. I was like, oh my god, the bunny actually had his tail ripped off, and the tail was like a bloody mess still on the stump. I'm like, is this something that belongs in like a kid's storybook? Like, hello? I think my Tarky is good. No more Labos, I assume. I got, well, theoretically speaking, I just had my head cut off.
Theoretically speaking.
That grab basically had his scythe around my head. He did like this weird, like, quick flick with it. This stylish flick with it. It was supposed to
Trying to
decapitate
kill you.
me. It was supposed to decapitate me, yes. Thank you so much for the follow, sweet Sparkles. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing, Sparkles? Sparkle. Love kid stories with blood and sarcasm. You know, I don't know. I was kind of surprised that was actually like a thing. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm also surprised. That's weird.
Yeah, it is really odd. It is pretty odd.
Because you think about like myths like that, right?
I got you.
They. Oh, okay. Shit. Sorry, I used a Phoenix down.
Oh, it's okay.
When you think of myths like that, you think like, obviously, the myths like that are usually made to explain something, right? Like,
yeah.
To like explain something that a kid can't understand, so you tell them it in a way that's like, kind of like
in a way that
so that they can understand it. So like, well, but like, what is that trying to explain? That you shouldn't sit on tree stumps?
You should not sit on random things, I guess. Or you shouldn't assume that it's like safe.
Being wary of your surroundings, I guess.
I guess so.
You don't want to end up. You don't want to end up like the rabbit, so you pay attention to what you're doing, I guess.
Oh, that just reminded me of like this one Australian commercial about how you shouldn't go near the power line or something. And it was like some kid.
Have you ever seen the Canadian power line, or not power line, safety instructional videos or whatever?
I've seen many of them. I've seen this one that tells you not to put stuff in your mouth, right? It was with these cursed puppet. Wait, can I show it? Should I show it right now? This stream, I really want to like maybe I should show it right now. Here, I'll show it right now.
I'm full on stuff.
I am full on stuff too, by the way.
It's cool that it wasn't dismantling, even though I told it to.
I think everything has gone out of the range, the criteria. It's fallen out of the criteria of being able to be dismantled, unfortunately.
Probably.
I'm just trying to think. Should we back out and then dispose of our stuff and then come back? Or should
you can dispose of it right here. You don't have to back out.
Can you activate the smithy and stuff? Like dismantle it right now?
No, yeah, you can dismantle it right now. If you go to your items, you can just dismantle
it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, don't you put it in your mouth? It's like, oh my god. I'll show it after. It actually triggered me when I was a kid. Like, I don't know why, but there's something seriously cursed about that. It's hard to explain, but Kyria, do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No, but let me see if I can find it.
Okay. Yeah, find it, send it to me, and then we'll watch it.
Here it is. You can show this on your stream if you want.
Sure.
It's only 31 seconds long.
Sure.
But I warn you, it is it is very uncomfortable.
Sounds great. Wait, is there what button do I press to?
So you have to select them like that, and then there was a button, because I just did it. Let me see. You press the menu button, and then oh no, sorry, you can't dismantle. You can discard. That's what I did.
Oh, you just
my bad.
discard?
I said the wrong thing. Yeah.
I might as well just discard a couple. That's okay.
That's what I did. I just discarded a couple.
Okay. Oh, by the way, let's see. Bring up the act and go to Discord. What is this? Oh, I've seen this! Oh my god, this is actually like
so bad.
I've seen this, right?
I'm the sous chef here.
I'm a sous chef here.
Head chef by next year.
Oh my god, this is actually I actually like cringed in real life when I saw this, because I remember like just getting like some hot water on my arm and stuff, and
I can only imagine what seeing this like live on TV or whatever would have done to you as a child, or like.
I know, right?
Clean up the grease over there, and they should never put a deep fryer so close.
Oh god, that's so traumatic. What the hell?
Her scream is genuinely blood-curdling.
Yeah, and then her like face is like peeling off and stuff. What the hell? Sweet Sparkle.
I have no idea why they show it in such detail, but they sure do.
I know. Sweet Sparkle's like, the memories are coming back to Vesper. Oh god, the memories are coming back to me for sure. It's so bad.
And fun fact for those of you who aren't in Canada, that aired on Canadian TV. That was just a commercial.
Yeah. Now, here's another one, right? So here's like the rat thing, right? This is my favorite one. This is the rat thing. This is like...
What? Can you keep a secret? Maybe. What is it?
Come here. Look.
Wow.
Wow.
See? Isn't
Look
it
at
neat?
that.
What is it?
I don't know, but I found it first, so it's mine.
What's that up there? Is that cheese?
Could be.
Oh,
Sure looks like
no.
something-
Yeah, you're...
I wonder how this works.
Hey, don't touch it if you don't know what it is.
Don't touch it if you don't know what it is.
Sure, I just think that if we don't really know what it is, we shouldn't touch it. It might hurt
We shouldn't
us.
touch it.
Then what should we do?
I know that some things are okay, and some things are not.
Some
And I
things
think
are
if we
okay,
don't know
and
for
some things
fact,
are not.
Who?
Somebody who knows about stuff like this.
Oh, you mean like Mom or Uncle Fred?
Yeah, or somebody else we trust. We don't have to be afraid, but we do have to be careful.
Oh god, please
Just
don't.
because
I'm
somebody
really
leaves
afraid that they're
something
gonna touch
lying
it. It's gonna be really fucked up.
No, wait, this wasn't the one. This was not the one that was like... What was the other one? There was the woman falling over, like, boy commercial. It's like from New Zealand or something. Woman falling over boy meme? Yes, this is it. Do you know this one? This is the New Zealand one. This one was pretty bad too. You thought this would... You thought this... Okay.
Energy, but they need the right snacks to keep them going. That's why I give my kids Freddy bars. That fool.
Oh no! Oh no!
Preventing trips around your home can be as easy as tidying up toys.
Oh, that's horrible. I thought this was a joke at first, but apparently it is real. It's very, very real.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, she like falls onto like a glass thing and just like breaks every... I don't know. Oh god, that's... Yeah, but that was also a thing.
That's not great.
No, it's not. Alright, let's continue with our game. But yeah, anyways, that's like some of the advertisements that...
God, and like the blood was pooling out of her face and stuff too? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime I need to traumatize somebody, I just send them that Top Chef video.
Send them that.
Because the scream in that is so fucking blood-curdling.
Yeah.
Like every time someone's like, "Oh, I've seen the worst of the worst. I can handle
It's
it."
like,
I'm
really?
You sure about that?
Actually, no. The worst of the worst was actually this occupational safety one that I watched when I was working in my industrial job. So I don't know if you know, but basically, like, I used to work around a lot of like high voltage stuff. So like 600 volts and even like 4160, right? So 4160 volts. So I don't know if you've seen like a video of what happens when someone gets shocked by like 70 amps going through their body, but essentially it's actually like a video of like someone's body like exploding from being exposed to an arc flash. It's like, huh? Some guy,
I
see
haven't
him.
Seen that one specifically, but I've seen a video very similar to what you're talking about.
It's not acting, by the way. It's a real recording, like camera footage of someone getting exposed to an arc flash, which is 600. It's 6,000 Celsius. That's right, 6,000 Celsius to the face. Yeah.
Yeah, your body doesn't know how to handle that and literally just like explodes.
Yeah. It was like, huh? You guys showed this to us? Listen, I'm just an apprentice. I don't know. You saying this is what's gonna happen? Yeah. Anyways, that was like safety stuff in Canada. They traumatized you.
Scare the hell out of you.
Yeah. They. I always enjoy watching it though. Like the safety person always comes in and they would always like, yes, it's time to watch traumatic videos. I love it. By the way, Kyria, I believe I have like lost you. I don't know how I can teleport to you.
Hi, Holly.
Oh, hey, Holly. First time
I think
chatter.
I'm
Welcome to the
going-
stream.
No, okay, it's fine. I know where I am. I will be back down to you in a second. Don't worry.
Okay. I will just wander around until I find you.
I accidentally
Rapid
stepped on an
expand.
elevator.
Rapid, yeah, like Sky said, rapid expansion of matter in the body. Blech. Thank you so much for the follow, Holly. You're now also a loyal sprite. A sprite
Okay.
and wait, what do you call your viewers?
Zombabes.
Zombabes. You're a zombabe and a sprite? Oh my god.
Got the 2-for-1 deal right here.
Nice. We are reunited once again.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
The Zoom babes.
Over here.
Yes. Can we restore?
Yeah, I don't
pets?
use it all near as much as I should, but like I don't talk about it as often. But yeah, zombabes is what I call my fans.
Ah, I see. Oh, Sam also followed. Thank you so much for the follow.
Hello,
Yes.
Smitten Samantha.
Yes. Thank you so much
Glad
for
to
the
have you
follow.
here.
You are also now a loyal sprite. How are you doing?
Getting so many sprites.
Yeah, lots of sprites. So many sprites.
Proud of
All
you.
the sprites. All the sprites. I think we got a boss here. Would you be shocked if it was actually like the same Cerberus boss?
In
From
particular.
FF? From FF? Here to spriten the- oh my god. Hey, I'm gonna steal that now. Okay, Dark? Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for the- this is where my content comes from. This is actually from the viewers. They
You just let,
say
Chad-
something, I just steal it. Yep.
You just let Chad
that's
ghostwrite for you?
buggers, yeah.
Ash! What happened? Oh, so Ash is not dead. Whoa.
土のクリスタルの輝きを奪ったのはお前だね。
クリスタルの精緻な震えが生み出す波動。その波動が土を歌わせ、草木を育む。豊かな実りの季節。人は大地に感謝する。哀れなり。貴様らが夢見るそんな季節は永遠に来ない。私がこの地にいる限りはな。
I don't know why, but I can't help but look at this guy and think about the fact that what? He just runs up and
I don't give a fuck who you are. How is this a real game? How is this a real video game?
Wait! I didn't finish saying my stuff. I didn't finish talking about my bad guy stuff. I forgot to say didn't finish saying my bad guy lines. I always wanted someone to do that. You know? Just interrupt someone while they're giving their speech.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Please somebody clip that. I'm begging you.
様子が変わったわね。何か狙ってるわよ。
Oh no. Dude isn't chaos. Jack instantly doesn't care about who they are.
Are you chaos? No, then I don't give a fuck.
I'm about to explode. She's gonna cast flare on me. Oh, she got me.
You fucking did.
Oh god, she grabbed me and then she casted flare like in my bosom.
Honestly, not bad. A little jealous. I want to cast flare in your bosom.
Ooh. Oh god, there's meteors everywhere.
Oh, that's me. That's me. Don't worry.
Oh, that's you. I thought these were like the kind of meteors you're supposed to like soak. You know, the famous FF14 soak meteors.
Yeah, no, when I first casted it, I didn't realize I was casting it, and I thought the same thing. I was like, what the fuck?
It looks like
Where's these
they're
goddamn meteors coming from?
Is it just me or this guy kind of sucks, honestly?
He's not that strong?
Well, the icing does home in on you, but you can easily dodge it. Call it the underworld. Whoa, is this a mechanic?
That means the second one might be more, the second phase might
it
be
could be.
harder,
It could be way harder, yeah. But it does have ads, so I don't know. I just drained all of their things. Oh. Hey, Kyria, you think I can poison this guy?
Maybe. I'm down, by the way.
Oh shit. It'd be funny if I actually kill this guy by poisoning him. Oh, no.
Oh no.
He can he's gonna wait. I'm trying to DPS as much as possible. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're still alive. You're still alive. It's still good. Okay, maybe you could say that was a DPS check, I guess.
I guess?
Oh, almost got me with the bind.
There we go.
Now break his shit. Break his face.
Oh, I just threw his own flare back at him.
Oh my god, what? That is... I've never even heard that. Hold on, I gotta refresh my venom. Fight with caution. Oh, that's a grab. Terrifying Embrace is the name of the attack that she does.
Yeah.
That honestly that Terrifying Embrace just sounds like Kyria giving you a hug.
I think that's just a mommy embrace. Zombie mommy.
So what you're saying is you grab people and you cast flare inside their bosom? Oh no, now he's like now it's like giving you like ghostly kisses. It's like spewing up some purple stuff on your
Honestly, I'm not that dissatisfied with that.
Oh, here we go, there's a grab. Oh, somebody got grabbed. She's down. She is like hurt. She's gonna grab me. But she misses. Oh, she's going for a grab again? Oh, no.
Bitch. It's fine. We got this. Almost dead.
She's almost dead.
I'm just gonna use my
I don't know. I have no idea what that is, but the ground is, the ground's turning into liquid. Oh, I've been poisoned. I've been grabbed. Look, finish her! Oh, my face! Finish her! Okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna grab that arm. You rip it off!
That's cool.
And then you're gonna stab, cut his head off of it? Oh my god!
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Okay, listen, you remember that boss in FF14 where she uses her hair to attack you? Hey, I want something like that with that boss. You grab her hair and strangle her with it? GG's. Another boss taken down in one try. Oh, something's wrong with the Earth Crystal. Oh god! This guy is just a Chad. He just lets the thing hit him head on.
Rude.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. Thanks, Jack. Nice to have you back, too. You're welcome. I have enough strength to, like, melee a wall and break it with knives, but I can't lift up that rock. Excuse me?
What?
どうだろうな。
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 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。 どうだろうな。
どうだろうな。
死なせてしまった相手すら思い出せない。
誰も死んでいないことにしておけ。
Wow, that was a scene, I guess. Oh, the next part's solo.
Okay, solo time.
Solo time. I think it's just probably talking to some people. Oh no, it actually is a cutscene. Nice.
Mine's taking about a look. Okay, there we go. These little bat things look like there's a bat thing in Monster Hunter that they look like.
They look kind of cute, honestly.
They do. I want to hug one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this. This is the fortress. This is where we were before. So have we just taken this fortress for ourselves?
Basically, I think basically we went through 3 places. We got the wind, the fire, and the earth crystal. Nani ka yoka?
君たちが水のクリスタルの解放を後回しにしたことで、プラバカの海賊
Apparently the bats might have brought us here.
強風のせいでかつてないほどに海が荒れていてね。ビッケ船長たちはコーネリア王と君たちの陰謀だと考えている。くだらん。そう言うと思ったよ。君たちがビッケ船長に会ってくだらんなどと言えば収まる話も収まらない。
Alright, let's see here.
私に任せてくれたまえ。
I'm actually seeing a cutscene you're seeing.
Oh, Nebula wants a hydrate.
Nebby, hi. That's my doggy.
You have 2 doggies, right? You have Nebby, and you also have Poggy Woggy Doggy.
Yep.
That's Josie. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Those
stretch time. Let's do a stretch while we're watching the scene. Oh.
2 dogs.
2 doggos, yes. Alright. Whatever this next place is, it looks pretty awesome. It's got like...
It's the water crystal.
Yeah, it looks incredibly... How do I say? Near. Very near.
Yeah, it does.
And I haven't even been there yet. How goes your final of fantasies? Well, so far we came across 2 bosses, and we spanked them both in 1 try. How about you, Kyria? What do you think?
I'm having a great time. These fantasies certainly are final, but also originating. No, this game's very silly. Nebby, you missed it earlier. The lich boss that we were fighting was like, "Fear me, for I am," and like he was like, giving his big villain monologue.
Like,
and Jack literally ran at him and punched him and said, "I don't care who the fuck you are." Or I don't give a fuck who you are, rather. And like punched him as he said that. It was incredible. Actually, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a video game.
I haven't finished my soliloquy. No.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna go back and record that and clip that. Don't worry. I will most definitely.
I think somebody already did, because I think it got put in my Discord.
Oh, did it?
I saw a notification that said
nice.
a clip that features Kyria, so I think, yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Send it to me too. I want to see it. I want to have it there for safekeeping. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Nebula. Now I also have a wholesome doggo.
Hell yeah. Dog time. I clipped it. Thank you, Night Dark Life. I thought that was you.
Nice. Thank you so much.
We love clippers here. Like, if you clip things for people, you're the best.
Yeah,
it really means the world.
I actually really appreciate anyone who takes the time to just clip stuff, honestly.
Agreed.
They are the most zealous of sprites.
It really genuinely like helps out content creators so much for you to clip for them.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what I'm doing, but why don't I just click like select all?
Okay, I didn't appreciate your clip the other day because you just clipped me saying "tickle your feet" from a song, made it look like I got a damn foot fetish. I mean, I do, but that's besides the point.
Oh, I see.
No, I was just singing the Moogle Mog song from 14, the like King Moogle Mog song.
Wait, that's like that Chocobo song. Never mind.
Yeah. At one point, one of the little Moogles says something about tickling feet, and Nebby clipped just that. Who is One Punch Man? Good question.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's probably related to someone named Bend Over.
Bend Over.
Holly is like, yeah, it's Kyria Thanatos. You know, gotta get them toes.
Absolutely not.
Do you have a toe fetish? Is there something you need to like confess?
I mean, feet can be pretty.
Do you really think that?
Yeah, I do. Feet can definitely be pretty. I have definitely like sexually interacted with feet before, but
oh wow,
like, not in a long time. We'll say that.
I see. Hinako, how many liters of copium are you on? Listen, I've been on copium for like the past 2 hours, so it's really quite alright. You know, I'll be okay, Hinako. More importantly, how about you? First time chatter, welcome to the stream. I appreciate the foot tickling candidness. Your clips are appreciated. Oh, by the way, you didn't invite me back. Oh, you already did invite me. Yeah, sorry, I was doing like some inventory management, and I literally, instead of like, you know, making people watch me flip through inventory stuff, I just like literally trashed everything. Everything got dismantled. I already have whatever it is I already want equipped, so it's whatever. She's stabilized. We love to see if Kyria doesn't have a foot fetish, then I wasted sending my feet pics to her. What the fuck? Yeah, Kyria. What about those feet pics, huh?
I mean, they were good pics. I can't lie.
Heard it here first? When are you going to talk to... What? Boff Vades? Is this something that Kyria knows that I don't? Boff Vades? I don't get it. I don't. I'm afraid that doesn't compute.
Can you read it one more time?
Vesper. Boff Vades? Boff Vades nuts? Boff Vades nuts. But is that even a correct sentence? Huh?
No, it's just...
No, sorry. I'm afraid. Boff these. Boff.
Vesper. It's a both of these nuts joke. You're being pranked and trolled.
That's not even how you spell both. I think the better trick that someone got me with was saying that there was a dragon somewhere. I'm like, what? Where's the dragon? Dragon these nuts. That was probably the best one, and that was it. Yeah. Or no, I think Kyo did actually say something about socks once, and I was like, what? So what about socks? She's like, sock on these nuts.
Sock on.
Oh, I feel so trolled.
You got trolled hard.
You guys are mean. This is the abuse I must put up with every day.
Hi, Jed. What do you have to say?
I love how he just doesn't care. She's like, Neon's like, it's okay.
My mind, and Jack is just like,
let's just go.
Fuck up.
Let's
Shut
just
up,
go.
Bottom.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go. Yeah. I'm sure you do. Let's go. Neon's like, yeah, well, we all know that feel. We all know the feels. I don't know why, but I for some reason look like Sheik now.
Kinda. I could see it.
There we go. I'm ready to shank some noobs.
Shank some noobs.
Noobs. You remember when noob used to be an insult?
I sure do.
Nowadays, it literally is just a descriptive word. I'm so surprised. Love the outfit, not gonna lie. What, my outfit or their outfit? Kyria's outfit right now? Kyria's Jack looks kind of like... Oh, is that a turret?
Yeah, sure is.
You look like rogue with a fancy sword. You stole a fancy sword. You look like
You know
a
what's
thief.
funny is that I'm a dragoon right now. This is supposed to be a spear, technically.
You're a hobo with a sword. Yes, that's what you are. That's what it looks like. Or no! If you have a giant backpack, you look like the guy from Resident Evil 4, you know? Like, what are you buying?
No,
The
yeah,
merchant?
the
merchant,
yeah.
right?
What are you buying?
Keep forgetting, I'm actually out of, like... I start off with, like, 0 focus. What character are you playing? I'm playing Neon. And then I think Kyria's playing Jack.
Yeah. I can only play Jack.
Serious Jack. I want to see Jack go on a date. I want to see like an entire full 30-minute cutscene of Jack going on a date with someone.
He'd suck ass at it. He'd suck ass at dates. I can feel it.
Jack, what do you want to drink? I don't know. Anything's fine. Just water. Just give me water.
Yeah, the entire time he'd just be one of those people who only responds to like one word, and then he'd constantly be like, can we hurry this up?
We got Caesar. We got Bloody Mary. We got the Chaos Dragon. There's just a Chaos Dragon. I'll take that. 2 of them.
Yeah, Vesper, are you saying you want to go on a 30-minute date with Jack?
Do I want to go on a 30-minute date with Jack? I'll try it out. I would try it. It would be something I'd be up to try. Yeah? Hell yeah. I'll date any video game character.
Any of them, huh?
Wait, hold on. Wait, I might have just set myself up for something really bad. It's coming.
All right, let me go get Kingdom Hearts Goofy.
Oh no!
That's a video game character.
Oh god.
Do you think Goofy? Do you think Goofy, when he was, cause Goofy is fucked, right? Because he is a kid. So Goofy is canonically fucked. Do you think when he comes, he's like, I'm very sorry.
Oh god. Listen, now that you guys have this image in your head of Goofy coming, you cannot unsee this image anymore. It is stuck inside. Yeah, so you guys can all thank Kyria for that. I am not personally responsible for any weird head images you guys might get while you're sleeping of this.
Incorrect. You brought me on here, which means that you are responsible.
I suppose you're right. I'm indirectly responsible, but you know.
I think we went that way last time, yeah.
You know what, chat? I can't believe, I trusted Kyria, and I thought she would be really wholesome, but it turns out she was a real.
I was gonna be wholesome.
And I'm just as I know, chat, right? I'm just as disappointed as you are.
Chat, like, that's where I don't even know how you can say that with a straight face. Me wholesome?
For a second there, I thought you were actually about to jump up there and like waste them.
I was hoping I could.
So you have to admit, Goofy had it coming to him.
No. Bad.
Yes. Oh my god, I actually know someone that actually has a Goofy laugh.
Oh no.
In real life. That guy went off to become a lawyer. That is all. Guy with a Goofy laugh goes on to become a lawyer. This is all. Kyria is actually...
There's a guy in Twitter named Respectable Lawyer, I think is his like name or whatever, who has like a Goofy avatar. It's the only thing I remember about him, and he's like famous. Like he gets like retweeted and shit.
I want the lock-picking lawyer to be a VTuber. Yes.
Lockpicking lawyer, Sean.
Lock lawyer picking. Ooh woo.
I swear to God that man has a thing for getting dominated by women because like
his gumball machine, you know, right? Right when he did his gumball machine, right?
But also like every Valentine's Day or like for a bunch of Valentine's days in a row, he kept doing chastity cages, and I was like, the first time I was like, oh haha. I was like, oh haha, like funny. I was like, haha, funny joke or whatever.
It was funny the first time, and then the second time it's like it's kind of sus. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, you're dead too. Oh no, revive! Oh, it's too late. Oh, we both got owned. We both got. I got hammered. How did you die?
Got hammered.
Oh wow. I guess we're both fans of being hammered. You enjoy being hammered by mechanical beings?
On occasion. I've been known to on occasion.
I see.
But yeah, he just kept doing chastity cages, and at one point I was like, lockpicking lawyer, where do you keep getting these? Do you have something to tell us?
Exactly. Like, the first time, okay. Second time, maybe he's just a fan.
Maybe he just thinks it's funny.
The third time, okay, listen, I'm pretty sure something is quite obvious. I broke a turret. And I'm pinned down by the other one. Were there stuff like this in like the first FF? I genuinely thought the first FS was purely just pure medieval stuff.
Oh,
no,
it is. There's nothing like this. No, there's nothing like this in the first Fantasy.
I like this though. I like this.
There's like a little technology stuff. Like you get an airship, but like it's mostly medieval. I don't remember anything like this in the first Final Fantasy.
I see. I do like this new type of Final Fantasy design in which everything is part medieval, part fantasy, part sci-fi. I'm a big fan of the whole Magitech as a concept in general. Ratty Sub, his Dom keeps trying to put him in chastity and he keeps lockpicking his way out. That's why they're feisty, you know? They're hard to keep down. Subs can't always be easy to get, you know? I got nothing I gotta do. I in fact have a new skill called Plasma Blade. Press F to use.
Press F to use Plasma Blade?
So, yeah.
That's scary. What does it do?
I guess we'll find someone else to try it on and then we'll find out. Sometimes you just gotta subscribe to get that sub. You subscribe to be a sub. And then you are the sub. You know, whenever someone... I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw like the whole like sub and dom thing, like it took me like a couple days to catch on. Oh, I just throw my knife. I throw a knife and it's just a plasma shock.
Oh.
That's it. Kind of cool, I guess, but I thought people were talking about Subway and Domino's.
You thought people were talking about Subway and Domino's?
Yeah, I was oblivious. This was obviously like 7 years ago, but I was like, huh. I mean, they're like Dom or Sub. I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I kind of like pizza a little better than Sub, but I guess Dom. I guess Domino's.
You heard it here first, Scott. Vesper's a Dom.
Kappa. I'm a Dom. My behavior is very Dom, as Kyria can attest right now. Now, so much so that...
Maybe on a good day.
It's okay. We can't break the cover.
Can't let everybody know you're a bottom.
Shh. I'm dead.
I mean that you're a top. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I am above bottom. Imagine being a bratty sub.
Definitely.
I totally did not take a test, and that is definitely not the result that I got. No.
God, no, that fits you 100%. Bratty sub fits you 100%.
Oh. Good thing I didn't tweet that, though. Wait, maybe I did tweet that. Crap, now I don't.
Probably did.
Now I don't know. Oh my god. I'm questioning my own actions. I guess the truth will bottom out someday.
You really had to stretch to make that one work. I appreciate it.
What is the punishment for making bad puns?
10,000 years dungeon.
Okay, sounds good. To the dungeon. To the dungeon you shall go, Dark. To the dungeon you shall go. It looks like even
say that in the voice, which is not 10,000 years dungeon. It's 10,000 years dungeon.
I'm finally free! Time to conquer Earth!
Rita Repulsa is still one of the most iconic characters. Just from the voice alone.
Power Rangers girl?
Really? I thought it was that bad guy, the villain, the villainess. Rita Repulsa.
Yeah, isn't that the Power Rangers bad girl?
Yeah, she is.
She's like the one. It's like the witch lady. Yeah.
It's Rita Repulsa.
I thought so.
10,000 years. I'm finally free. Time to conquer Earth.
I'm being beat up by like 2 mechs. I must leave before I'm dead. Please, no! I got attacked off the ladder. They were like, no escape. You coming here was a big mistake, Tenno.
Oh wait, you're down there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back up, and I'm really trying. Okay, I escaped them. Hello. It's a bit of a mosh pit downstairs. Escape option rejected. No, more like escape failed.
1,000,000 years dungeon. I don't even know what that voice is. It's just a funny voice.
Wait, what impressions can you do? Wait, what impressions can you do?
I can't do that many impressions, unfortunately.
The most accurate impression that you're able to do.
That's a good question. I don't know. Chat, what is the most accurate impression I can do? I feel like I don't do very many good impressions. Apparently I can do a really good Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2, according to an old friend.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, but the funny thing is that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do Joe from Family Guy.
Oh.
So wait, specifically when he goes,
who's Joe? Who's Joe?
The guy who says, "Hey Peter," he's like in the wheelchair.
Wheelchair guy. He's
like
not
in the wheelchair.
The cop guy?
Yeah, the cop guy in the wheelchair.
Okay, now I get it now. Oh my god, I can't wait. The Tomberry is too strong. He's so cracked. He is so cracked.
There we go.
He like one-shots me. Kyria does a really good impression of a competent streamer. Aww, look at that. Look at this.
Very kind of you to say. It's wrong, but it's very kind of you to say.
No, it's correct. That's fact. That is a fact. That's actually, it's more than just a fact. It's an axiom. It's a thing in which we hold to be just true.
Hold to be self-evident.
Self-evident truths, yes.
I
just realized. I realized holding down X while you're on a ladder can make you slide down the ladder.
Yeah.
I just learned this. Does
that
mean you can?
Is unironically a cat. Oh yeah, I can do a really good cat.
Really? Do a cat.
Hold on, let me get some of my water. Wait, no, hold on.
That is actually a pretty good cat.
Yeah,
that is actually a very accurate cat.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was, I used to do that to my friends in Discord calls to fuck with them. Like, the ones that I knew had cats.
What, did they actually think, like, oh, sorry guys, must be my cat bothering me again?
Yeah, they were like, what does my fucking cat want? I don't know where to go.
I don't know either, actually. I see some kind of a thing up ahead, like a door that we're supposed to open. But, oh, I think I got it. We're supposed to go down this ladder. Wait, no.
We've already been down this ladder,
Wait,
yeah.
No, we've been down this ladder.
We're supposed to get over there, but I don't know how. Alright, hold on. We'll have to figure it out.
I just took a whole chunk of damage from falling.
Do the Joe Arthur impression? I mean, all I can do is, I bait her. But apparently that sounds like Arthur Morgan. I've not played Red Dead 2, so I don't know, but apparently that sounds like him. There was legit one time where I was tabbed out of stream, started hearing a cat and thought mine was meowing at me, but it was just you? That's funny.
Maybe it is. Okay, you know it would be really scary though? If you continue to hear the meowing even though you're not watching Kyria's stream anymore. It's just in your head now.
I'm just in your head, yeah. I'm in your walls, I'm in your head.
In your walls, in your head. You wake up in 3 o'clock in the morning in your bed and that's all you hear. JJ Jameson? That's kind of sound like Arthur. Who is Arthur?
Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I don't think my JJJ impression is very good, but bring me pictures of Spider-Man! Like, I don't know. I just my, like, angry guy voice. You know what? You know who I do a great impression of?
Uh-huh.
I do a great impression of fucking Tony Spumento.
Oh, you know what? I remember hearing you do your New Jersey accent, and I think you're actually really good.
New Jersey over here.
I'm fucking
walking over here, trying to get over to South Pizza. What a fuck!
You're late with my coffee.
You're late with my fucking coffee, you goddamn mook. God, get no fucking respect around here.
Have you ever streamed the Mafia games?
No, but I do have them. I was thinking about doing it at one point.
You should. You should. That is the game
I don't know if you get to
where
name your character, but if so, I'm naming mine.
Oh no. Oh no, unfortunately you can't. Wait, maybe in the third game. I think in the third game you can. Because the third game you make your own character. And then in the second game you play as someone named like Joe. Wait, no, not Joe. You play as something. I think his name is Tony, like Scaletta though. It's like Scaletta or something like that. But yeah, that is like the perfect game to act like a mobster.
I have to put my fucking mobster hat on and be like, hey, I'm fucking Kyria Spumento. Tony put Spumento commands respect or you wake up at the bottom of the Hudson, capiche? It's true. Everybody loves Tony Spumento. Famously, nobody in my chat hates Tony Spumento and begs me to stop when I start doing Tony Spumento. That doesn't happen. Everybody loves Tony Spumento. I dare you to try to find a single person who doesn't love Tony Spumento.
I don't even know who that is.
It's just a character I made up. It's just the name for my stupid accent. Use your Phoenix down. I don't have anything.
Okay. You know what I just realized I can do? I'll get you. I can't do it either. I'm out of pots. Why is this guy so cracked?
I don't know. He's very strong, though. You got this, Vesper. I believe in you. He's so low.
Ooh. I'm constantly out of focus. I just realized I can actually steal from people, and what you steal is not like an item, but you actually steal like their skills.
Yeah. It's like Guild Wars 2.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. I'm dead. How is this one guy, like, so cracked? How is this one guy seriously so cracked?
Not a clue, but he's really annoying.
Yeah. Super duper all the way 100% with all my heart, from the bottom of my soul to all of my will. I despise Tony Spumento. Troubadour does not approve of this person.
He's just lying. Troubadour loves Tony Spumento.
It's Kyria's original. Oh, it's your original character.
Yeah,
You're out of character.
Spumento is literally just a character I made up.
Your OC? Does it stand for out of character? When you're out of character, you're really a New Jersey badass. Yes. I don't know if there's any accent I can even do. Come to think of it, do I even have an accent? Some people are like, you have an accent. I'm like, huh? You have an accent?
You kind of have an accent, but I don't know what I would describe your accent as. Because, like, I definitely can't, like, I don't know where you live based on your accent for sure. Like, you don't have, like, a like a really heavy Texan accent or a really heavy like Canadian accent or European or whatever. I have no idea where you live based on your accent.
A boot.
Okay, never mind. You live in Canada.
No. I do live in Canada, but I don't have that accent.
Yeah, you really don't have a Canadian accent, is the thing. I don't know. You have an like. I guess the closest accent. I will say this. The first time I heard you, I thought you were like French, maybe. That's like the
really? You thought I was French?
Yeah.
This is okay. So that's another one on the list. So someone thought that I was Thai. Someone else thought I was Filipino or C, and some other person thought I was Thai. But
no, I don't hear those. I just hear French ever so slightly.
Yeah, I have a North American accent. That's all you can narrow it down to. Listen, I live in like freaking Hicktown, or no, sorry, I do live in Hicktown. Yeah. That's the right description of it. I live in Hicktown. I work in Hicktown, and after being exposed to so much Hicktown culture, that's just what happens, right? Sometimes once I even picked up like the Newfie accent, which is like the predominant accent around here. They don't say. So basically, anything that has like th sound, you just forget about the h. It's not. So you would be Kyrie. You'd be like Kyria Thanatos. That's weird. If there's a T, you add the H back in. If there's a H, you get rid of the H. It's so weird. And same for like anything with like no, it starts with no vowels. You have to add an H sound to it. So it's like if it's like Aiden, it's actually Hayden. Yeah. Newfie. Hey, what's going on, boy? boy. Oh boy. If we were in Gander, that's the accent. That is the English. That is the kind of English you hear around here. Yes. Some people have it like so strong, you can't even understand what they're talking about. Like they would come up to you, they're like, boy. It's like Porky Pig from, they talk almost like Porky Pig speed. From like
Porky Pig.
That's the best way I can describe it, you know? My uncle was a Newfie. Not you and other Canadians understand Newfie, or so I've heard. I don't know, I understand like some of it, right? Because I just like, I'm a bit, I do hang out with people who like have that kind of cultural accent, so I kind of understand it. But at the same time, when they talk too fast, it's like too complicated. It's like, no, sorry, I can't do it. But I used to work in like a warehouse kind of place, and all I would ever get were people with like strong accents. They come in here and they're like, they just want something, and they're like, like I heard this one person. I thought they said, I was almost certain they asked me, who did you have sex with last night? I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
Is that a real question? It's like, who did you, like, who did you have sex with? And I'm like, huh? Who did I have sex with?
None of your business?
I don't think that's a thing for you to ask. And then someone actually translated it to me, and they're like, oh, could you pass the stapler? I'm like, what? That sounds nothing like that. Excuse me?
Ridiculous.
My uncle was a Newfie. All those frogs. All those frogs around here in Montreal. What's going on with them? There's like some other ones too. There's like some idioms that they use around here that you kind of have to understand what it's trying to say. Like yeah, I'm trying to think about it now. What are some of the the idioms and the figures of speech that they have? So okay, so they don't say what's up. They say, what a yat. What a yat. That's what they say. What a yat. Yeah, what a yat. Kyria, what a yat. What a yat, boy. That's
that would fuck with my head so much.
Yeah. It's like, are you asking where I am? And are you asking what I'm doing? It's basically saying what a yat. Yeah, basically. Long may your big yeah, I don't even get that one. I've never heard of that one before. That is so odd. I'll fight the curl, you can just fight the something. Oh, the curl's dead.
Yeah, I killed the
it's funny.
Yeah.
The curl's just dead immediately. Nice, nice.
Long may your big jib draw? What are they, fucking sailors?
They are, though. They come from, like, a long generation of, like, sailors and Irish. Kind of Scottish-Irish kind of, like, descendants. So, it's very well possible they have, like, a lot of these, like, very Irish, like, all these kind of super maritime accent and sayings and stuff. Yeah. It was a really big... They're really big on, like, the whole sailing and their boat and all that stuff. That tracks, like, super fast Irish speaking. Yeah, exactly, right? So if you think about what you're really calling a Newfie accent is actually kind of like a weird mutated Irish accent, basically, over time.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, if I try to explain to you how people speak where I am, it would be equally incomprehensible. Where are you? Where are you at?
I'm nervous that Vespi's going to get too specifically local and unknowingly dox herself with something or something that people only say in like one small county or something.
I think you're going to find people like that all over Canada. That's just the thing, right? Yeah, basically. A couple of new other phrases, right, that you kind of hear people say. It's like, where you longs to. Where you longs to. That's the term. Right? Where you longs to.
Where you longs to? Is that like where you going?
Where you belong to, or where are you from, basically. It's where you're from. It's kind of what they're asking.
Like, I get it. I get it when you explain it, but it's still like
it's so weird when you have to talk to someone like that. It's like, oh, when they say clock, they don't say clock, they say clap. Clap. And then, yeah, so when they say things like 30, right? So, you know, notice how I told you they removed the H from it? So,
yeah.
It would, if it was 5:35, it would be 5:35. 5:35. 35, yeah.
Wow, I sure did get insta-killed by a giant laser beam.
I saw that. I saw your health completely drained to empty. And I'm trying to make my way to you by climbing this ladder incredibly quickly. Okay, I found one ally. And then 35. That's exactly what it is. 35. I've come for you. Oh, you're back. There's like so much trash here that we haven't killed. I'm just gonna take them all out.
It's because of this giant laser. It's hard to do anything.
Yeah, okay. I'll distract them, and then you can focus down that laser.
If it'll let me.
Wait, actually, I can focus down the laser. They're not after me. I got them. The laser's down. I'm currently being chased by... Oh god! Oh shit! I just got, like, blasted!
You're gonna have to use a Phoenix down. I can't get to you.
Will do. Oh shit. You're right. Oh my god. What is this chaos?
I'm literally just ignoring all the trash and running to the other side so that I can get rid of this giant cannon immediately.
God.
Why is Sophia following me? What the hell?
Oh, go away. These guys,
like, she should stay with you so that you have some backup.
Yeah. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
We have one more Phoenix down you can use.
Okay. I'll make it out of here at least.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, damn it.
Let's fucking died.
Kyria is trying to get to the machine down. Can she do it? Is Dark like the designated pun person? Is he
Apparently.
Is Dark the Punisher?
Oh my god. No, I think that's you now.
Oh, it's me? I see. Sorry, I need to get to some peaceful area so I can take a look at where you are. Oh my god, I got ambushed by a wraith. This is some stupid fucking wraith. Oh.
No. Okay.
Oh, I see the cannon.
No, cannon's down now. We're good.
Oh, it's down? But there's another one over here.
There's a bunch of the little turrets, but the, like, big giant
yeah, the big
down.
giant one is down. Okay, that's good.
I am dead.
Oh, shit. I have one potion. I can come and get you. But how do I get to you is the question.
ソフィア、大丈夫？
大丈夫。Sophia.
Do I go like up? I'm from the... Oh, oi, bruh. Fuck your mom. I can't even say that properly. Can you say that? It's like some kind of a... Is that like Brit? Is that like British?
That's like a person in British who's like... In British slang, that person is called a chav, and it means they're like an asshole.
A chav. Oh, a chav is an asshole. I remember hearing that word.
It's like a douchebag.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to, like, get rid of the turrets from shooting at me before I get to you. I'm very close. It's right there. I just gotta make sure I revive the right person. Please. There we go. Maybe I can get, like, a potions. And then I can revive our friend. Chavs are so annoying. You know, now that I think about it, though, I think it kind of does make sense that the North American quote-unquote accent is actually just... It's really just like the cowboy English that's been, like, mutated over tens of years.
Yeah. No, I've said this so many times. Cowboy accents in the like southern US are literally just it's just like UK accents that have been mutated. Like
exactly. Yeah.
There's so many like phrases and stuff that are stuck or not stuck, but that are between like people from the UK and like people from the US South like share and stuff, and it's because they're like basically the same thing. They're like the same sort of accents and stuff, but you know.
Right. Yeah.
Also, I really am just at like 1 HP. Holy shit.
It's okay. This is when you gotta show off your true gamer skills. No damage.
I don't know about that.
Let's see how far.
I'll certainly try.
We got what looks to be a Sahagin over here. Oh, the Sea Devils. That actually sounds like something kind of newfie, I'll be honest. Calling someone a Sea Devil. Sea Devil.
Oh, you scallywag.
Scallywags. I am trying to, like, get behind him. Oh. Aw, he got you? Did the scallywag get you? It's okay.
Wait,
I'll
there's a cube over there.
Oh.
Do you see it?
Is it up ahead?
It's like, look the direction my sword is pointing.
Oh, I see it. Nice. Run to the cube. Go. There we go. Did I save you? Or wait, no, does it save you? I think it only checkpoints us. Yeah.
It checkpoints us, but so yeah, I'm not saved, but you can.
I'll finish this guy off.
Come get me.
I cannot. I don't have my pots.
Oh.
No
okay,
pots
go ahead and finish him.
Yeah,
we'll
finish him.
I'm not sure what to do then. I don't know.
I think the only thing you can do is like spectate or just like be down over there. I think unless if I kill him and I get a pot out of it, which I don't.
Yeah, I'm the one who needs to activate the cube. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. Well, there's a wall vagina. There's a wall vag over here, so I guess I'll just suicide at the wall vag. There's like a really powerful tentacle monster that just summoned. Hey, this is the one from. This is the boss from what's the something Ma? The second dungeon that you get into in like FF14. It's the one.
Todorak?
Todorak, yeah. You know the boss with the like tentacles and stuff? That's exactly what's here. He killed me. Ha!
Well,
let's restart. Fox Guy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing today, Fox Guy?
I hope it checkpoints us there.
It definitely. I hope it did.
Okay,
it did. We're good. We are good. Be prepared for anything.
Really dumb that if I go down, then we're just fucked. Like, you just have to die.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just there's nothing we can do to revive you. Like, I wish there was like a slow heal, you know? One that would be almost impossible to do if someone was chasing you, so you can only do it when it's safe. I think that would be a lot more better, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how there isn't. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. This guy's spitting water at me. I don't really see how that does damage, you know?
Well, if he's spitting it at you really fast, it's like a blade, you know?
So I remember going to the FF14 like RP Discord, I guess, and I went to ask like some questions regarding FF14, and one of the questions I asked was, so how exactly does someone casting a rock hurt you? Right? Like, is it the rock hurting? If I cast earth and the boulder drops on you, is it the boulder physically hurting you? So as compared to like pushing a boulder onto, yeah, or is it like the magic, right? Is this, and they're like, well, apparently it deals damage to the spirit. It spiritually hurts you.
They throw rocks at you and it makes you sad.
It makes you sad. And I'm like, oh no.
And it make people so depressed they just die.
They just mutate. Apparently when you damage someone's aether, it's like damaging their DNA or something. The thing that fundamentally makes them up.
Yeah.
Wow, we just broke something really big.
We sure did.
I mean, when people throw rocks at me, it makes me sad too. Yeah, I suppose getting hit by rocks is
Simply
not the most...
become a masochist so that it turns you on instead.
I mean, yes. I'm sure there are masochists that like being stoned. Not in the good
absolutely.
way. Fox guys, good? I'm doing pretty good. I'm so glad I didn't sleep in for this stream. If there's any stream I don't really want to be late for, it's probably this stream.
Aww.
I'm gonna throw some bad news. But the mist is worse. Touch it. You get some bad juju. Is that a meta scorpion?
Sure is. Metal scorpion.
No. We're fighting a metal scorpion? Ayo. Is there gonna be like lasers coming from its tail and stuff?
This is a goddamn transformer, dude.
Oh my god, Cray Claw, that's what its name is. I never knew we were playing Metal Gear. Sorry, were we actually playing Metal Gear Rising this whole time?
I'm Raiden now.
Okay. Very
you're
well.
Raiden. You were the samurai at one point.
I'm she Raiden, yes.
I went down. You can grab me.
Raiden has finally teamed up with 2B. I'm gonna get you.
Is this Fallout New Vegas? What is this, Fallout New Vegas worst DLC?
Oh god, it was trying to grab me. Oh no, it's very aggressive towards me. Listen to this OST, it's such a bop.
The OST
is
really good.
It's like cyberpunk level OST.
It is a little cyberpunky.
I'm down. Oh god. Keeps freezing. Yeah, that might very well be Twitch, because I think Twitch sometimes does have like weird... I can imagine this being an FF14 boss. All of its attacks, like that tail slam is probably some kind of a tank buster.
Agreed. It kind of feels like it could be a Final Fantasy XIV boss.
I had a really weird dream about FF14 where... Oh, I'm dead. It smacked me with a claw. But I had a weird dream about FF14 where there was like a boss where it hits you with a tank buster and it gives the tank like a debuff. If the tank... Okay. If the tank is not healed to like 200% of its health, they will be disconnected from the game.
That sounds like what Yoko Taro wanted to do.
We should do that. We need that. Disconnected from the game. Like, it's gonna be worse than basically...
You gotta do the login queue and everything.
Not login queue and everything, yes. Basically, it's like Dark Knight's, what was it called? Shadow something. And then, but it's worse. The punishment is much worse. And your sork will not save you. So apparently attacking it head-on on its face deals much more damage than attacking it on the claw. Wait, I stole its missile barrage? Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah, any attack that's purple you can steal.
Oh, shit. I'm down. You take that back, old world blues. It's okay. Okay, this boss has a little bit of a fight in him, but I feel like we can still beat this in like second try.
Hannah,
Third try at most.
Hannah, I streamed Old World Blues and you were there when I did it. It's the Reddit of DLCs. It's not funny. It was funny the first time a long time ago, but it's not funny anymore.
Hold on, let me read this lore. The Cray Claw is a formidable beast with a wide array of offensive capabilities. Powerful snapping claws and deadly tail are obvious, but abilities like missile and wave cannon round out its arsenal. Of special note is the wave cannon, which packs a real punch when it hits. Dealing enough damage to either its claws or its legs or tail will stagger the beast, opening up an opportunity to hit it hard and fast. Another thing, I can't even scroll down here. I don't know how to scroll down, but... Oh, here we go. Another thing to keep an eye on is during our fight is the device on its back. Using the power of gravity, it can draw in enemies and push them away. But that is not all. It can also use this incredible fundamental force to change the trajectory of its missiles and wave cannons mid-flight. This sounds like some kind of a... It sounds like a pamphlet from like some kind of a military international shipping company. You know, they're like trying to sell you like their latest combat mech or something.
It does, yeah.
Would you like to invest in our newest venture? Okay, that's the wave cannon. That is most definitely the linear AoE tank buster. Oh yeah, you don't want to get hit by that.
This is gonna be like Tiamat, I think. We're gonna have to like cheese it by using all of our potions.
We should. That's fine. Oh, I keep getting...
We're barely doing like any damage to it.
Yeah, you're right. I think we got attacking in its face or something like that.
Oh, I went down picking you up.
Oh, alright, okay. I'll get you. You're good? So attacking the front or the back will deal a lot of damage. Basically, you want to be either in front of him or behind him, but you never really want to be on the sides because there's cannons that hit you on the sides.
Yeah, there certainly are.
Hey, what do you think of do you think this boss is gonna start doing like larboard starboard? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Larboard star. I get that mixed up, by the way. I still don't know what the hell a larboard is.
Shit, I went down.
I'm trying to get you. I'll see if I can get you. I'm down too. Oh my god.
Oh.
Try. I think we should try not to fight him. We try to pull him to the center as much as possible.
Yeah.
Just so we have like more room to dodge and stuff. Internet keeps cutting out, so I'm gonna go. If you stream tomorrow, I might make it. Alright, see you later, Fox Guy. It was very funny in 2011, let me tell you. What is this Old World Blues? I don't understand
Old
this.
World Blues is a DLC for Fallout New Vegas where you constantly get called penis toes.
What?
Yeah, so basically all of the people in it, you're in like this area that's like sealed off, and all of the people in it are like these scientists who are literally brains in a jar. And they all like want to like investigate you or whatever, and like experiment on you and shit like that. And they forgot what it's like to be a human, basically. So they forgot what human bodies look like, and they make fun of you for your toes looking like penises. Also, come grab me before you go down.
Oh shit! Yeah. I'm trying to sprint over. I think it's about to do some kind of attack on me though. Oh no! It shot and missed. Nice. You're good.
Penis toes. They say that your little toes look like penises.
I can't block a missile. Go figure. Oh shit! Now it does like the figure 8 kind of wave cannon. Okay.
Yeah, if it shoots the wave cannon into one of its beams, it's like a big thing.
Okay. I'd say try to go behind it as much as possible, because it shoots missiles in the front. It's attacking with the tail. Oh shit. Missiles?
Ow. I went down.
Okay. Gonna go around to try to get you. Repulsion. It's using repulsion force. I might have to wait for a bit. Oh, no, I got you, It pushed you out. Nice.
Yeah, the repulsion force pushed me out.
It actually does. That's funny. What kind of pose? Someone took John Foot penis joke too far. Well, that gives a whole new definition to what getting footsies is like.
Oh!
It's so weird. It's so weird having its like stupid guns on its leg, like its mini guns on its legs. It doesn't make any sound, and you don't hear it. I feel like sometimes this game is almost missing sounds. Oh, I'm down.
No, I agree with you. Sometimes it does kind of feel like it's like this feels like it should have a sound, and it just doesn't.
It should have a. This thing should be making crunching sounds and metal grinding sounds like all the time. It doesn't seem to be. I kind of want to say this game has been rushed.
Sometimes it feels like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, it's down? Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from it slowly. Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. Go after Sophia. Oh fuck! It's
he
like
literally turned around.
It's like he's like hugging you. There's nothing I can do. Oh shit! I just face tank a missile. I don't know how I'm like not being hit. Oh shit! I got hit. Shit. Oh. Okay, you got it. Yeah, it's good. I don't know if it was rushed, but you can definitely see there's like massive. It didn't have a massive budget. Exactly, it did not. Definitely.
There, I got you.
I feel like a lot of the stuff that's in Neo is not really here. Like Neo, when you attack stuff, you hear slashing. You hear like metal against flesh. You hear blade cutting through flesh. You hear like stuff being ground up if it's like a blunt weapon. I can use missile barrage too. Haha.
Oh, have you been catching the missiles?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Because it does a lot of damage if you manage to shoot it in the face, but it's not that easy to do. Oh, I'm down. I'll just use a thing, because you're like one hit away.
I got you. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I still have 3 more pots, so we're still alright. Oh, you can be like inside its hip. Shit. Oh no, she got me too, Shit. Ah, crap. Alright.
I say we give this one more shot and then I'm probably done for the night.
Sure, sounds good. We've been at it.
Alright, Kyria, you played Madison. Pick one, penis toes or blue knees? Did you see the game I played last night, Madison?
I have. I was actually kind of watching it. It's like a puzzle sort of horror game, right?
Yeah, and it sucks so bad.
Really?
It's really not good.
Yeah. You look like you weren't enjoying it, I guess, but maybe it was just...
I was enjoying it for a little while, then it got really frustrating. Then it got really confusing, and then by the end I was just like, this stinks.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Yeah, I know.
Basically.
I know the feel. But listen, when Troubadour can attest to this, he was there when I was like got myself soft locked on like Dark Souls 1. But basically I went all the way to the bottom at the very start. Like literally went all the way down to Blighttown, went all the way down to that little city place. Like sorry, the Ash Lake. And I got myself cursed. And I got myself cursed from a stupid one of those basilisks. And then that's it. I didn't have enough damage to kill clams to uncurse myself, and if I went back up, I would stay cursed forever. The clams would just one-shot me. It's so bad.
Yeah, I don't really like curse as a mechanic in Dark Souls because at that point, it's honestly better to just delete your save file and start again.
That's exactly what I did. I deleted my save file on stream, and I ended up starting a whole new save. It was so bad. I decided to like I didn't want to do it anymore. Were there any sub-quests that we missed, or is it just like canon that we're supposed to come here?
There's probably some side quests that we missed. I haven't totally checked on them.
I think we should run some side quests.
I checked, there wasn't any.
Okay. I got killed. Ah. One claw breaks my guard, and the other one just kills me. Oh, and no way! No way! I saw that happen right in front of my eyes.
Wow, that's some shit.
You were coming to me, and then you just got smacked by the tail.
That's some shit.
What's the call, Kyria?
Oh, I'm very tired. I apologize. I cannot go anymore.
All right. I think this is a good place to stop.
Hours of sleep last night, so
I'm
very tired.
I only got 6. yeah, it's good. Very good. We ended up.
We probably have some side quests to check. So what I'll do is next time that we play this in November, I will, or even maybe after, or maybe during the month, like not streaming it, but you and I can just get on call and like hang out and run some side quests, and that way when we come back in November, we'll be like high enough.
We can go for serious stuff. Yeah. I'm totally up for that. 100%.
Yeah. Plus, it means more time to hang out with you, Vesper, and you are amazing.
You're too nice, Kyrie. You're too nice. You're too nice.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm shrimply telling the truth.
All right, let's go back to our chatting screen, and we're gonna go make someone's day by rating them.
Hell yeah!
All right. You know, let's go rate someone that I have never met before. I mean, I'm in that kind of mood. I want to rate someone that I have never met. And let's see, just here for the stream to end. Oh no! The other doggy is here.
Oh hi,
sorry.
Josie.
Sorry, Josie.
It's okay, Josie. It happens. Mwah.
You can watch the VOD though. We made some we made some funny jokes, and we were making fun of Newfie accents for some reason.
We were making fun of Newfie accents for a while. Well, you were introducing me to them more specifically.
So, with that said, let's go ahead first with one last shout out towards Kyria.
I just noticed you have a TV in the background that's like you dancing. It's like
I know, it's thighs. It's thighs, and I just one with my eyes, and there's the one that shows all my fan art.
Thighs are very good. Don't get me started on thighs, Vespi. I'll never shut up.
More like Kyria Thanatos.
Yes, you don't understand. Yeah, you don't understand. The other day I talked about how thighs are like one of the hottest things to me, and like how like doing stuff with thighs sexually or whatever is like really like just one of my favorite things. And I shit you not, I had 5 different people send me their thighs.
Oh wow, like IRL thighs?
Yeah, like people DM'd me on Discord like pictures of their thighs, and I was like, holy shit.
How come I don't get thigh pics?
I know, right? Fucked up.
Oh,
send Vesper your thigh pics.
Shake my head. Why would do this? We talked about thigh fucking for like 3 hours straight. Oh my god,
Yeah, we did.
I need to be in that Wait, what is this clip?
Oh, this is me yelling about... Yeah, this is me yelling about how Gamergate happened, and then that led to like a bunch of other... That led to a bunch of other shit that like emboldened the alt-right, and all of that happened because of video games.
Well, video games are a big part of like modern youth culture nowadays, so I'm not that surprised, honestly. If I start talking about Gamergate, we're gonna be here forever. Let's go ahead and find our friends to raid.
I have somebody that you can raid that you probably have never seen before.
Sure. Who?
This person.
Okay, so
they're on a uncapped subathon on day. They're gonna go past me. They're gonna. I went for 15 days, and they're gonna go past me.
Interesting. Let's go ahead. What a line to wake up to. Yeah, I know. We started fascism. We've accidentally created fascism. Oh my god.
Okay. But yeah, thanks so much for Thank you so much for having me.
How do you say this? Brew Orion?
Brew Orion.
Brew Orion. Okay. So we're gonna go /raid Brew Orion. Alright, there we go. And then the raid message, of course, is you've been raided by Vesper sprites and spam all those emotes. Well, thank you so much, Kyria, for coming
Thank
here
you so much for having me.
Fight chaos with me.
Yeah, I am excited to do this again in November. And like I said, during October, if at any point you want to hang out, we can try to do some side missions to try and get like higher level stuff. I am more than happy to.
Absolutely. All right. With that said, see you all later. Go follow Kyria if you haven't done so already, and see you guys next. Well, for my viewers, see you all next week. And then the collab with Kyria will continue in November. All right. Bye.
Bye.